How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I haven't even loaded the bloody game yet. I'm not late, so there. Also, hopefully that's bloody working because I can't hear a freaking thing. We have Smooch, Shady McMilkman, CGI Shadow, Skellington, Sleggy, Rav, Olympian, Coyote Astronaut. I said your name wrong. Coyote Astronaut, not Coyote Astronaut. Sky, Lena, and Maticus Maximus. Also, Adrea, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That is fucking loud, excuse me. Oh my god. That will be turned down in a moment. Is it loud? Is it just me? Maybe it's just my end. This microphone is not in the right place. It's not that bad, actually. Get that mouse out of the way. We don't need that anymore. Fix the problem. Tony Silver's in the chat. If you haven't followed Tony Silver already, give her a shout out in the chat. Quickly. She just finished streaming, actually. She did some Elder Scrolls Online stuff. And there's double gold at the minute, as far as I know. And also vampire stuff going on in the pursuits and shit. So go get bitten. I need to press this button. Yes, this is a secret, super secret server that you can't access unless you're on Patreon. Speaking of servers, for those of you that are here, today, if you haven't read the title already, or read the notification, or read social media, or been on Discord, or paid any attention to the world at all today, then you wouldn't know this. I see the face typo as it continues to the exiled land, pretty much. I hit partner for G-Portal. So now I'm official partner for G-Portal, and that means if you have your own private servers, they're cheaper for you. Yeah. So if you put G-Portal in the chat, exclamation point G-Portal, all one word, if they're new servers, you will get 10% off regardless of what you pay. So make a nice one. There's loads and loads of games on their system, from Conan to Ark to Minecraft to Farm Simulator and all sorts of different stuff, especially Dune, obviously coming up very, very soon. Dune Awakening, they'll have that. There's loads of different stuff going on in there. So if you want to make your own servers, or if you already have one, you want to transfer it to a different place and start with a new price and deal, put G-Portal in the chat, follow the link, you can get yours cheaper. You need that link. It'll say at the very top, if you're not logged in, new servers will get 10% off. There you go, do it. That is going to be posted to fucking back. And if you lose the link, there's a card at the bottom of the stream. It's also on my social media. It's also on YouTube. It's fucking everywhere, so you shouldn't be able to miss it. Speaking of which, there should be one on my overlay, which I've failed to put in. Oh my god. We'll get there eventually. Bear with me, I need to fix this first. Add. Image. Yes, please. I did everything today except for this one. Let's find this. Edit existing. No, add a new one. Find file. Yes, please. Where have you gone? Professional streamer, obviously. So professional that I haven't even reset the fucking bits goal, so let's fix that one. End goal, yes. Start a new one with an actual 0 on the end, because Twitch always fucks that up. And then go! Do the thing! Mike Macon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have a shout out. Beer and cake in the chat for Mike Goodness Makemus. What's this one? Overlays. That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Boom! Have some of that. Right, that should work. Please be a PNG. You're too small. Come over here, be a Mathis logo, and go there. Make it look really professional. See, I should have done this before the stream, but what can you do? We'll put that there for now, just to say it's there, but we'll move that into a much more better space later when I've got more time. Everything was done on social media today, so that was that part done, but it took a fucking long time today. So much stuff to do. You were working non-stop, that would count as professional to me. It would, actually, that does count. Rules in the chat. Mike, thank you very much for the rules, but we all know that you need to be shouted out in the chat, otherwise the world will explode. And I don't mean implode in itself, no, actually explode. It will go bang outwards. That would be bad. We can put that there for now. Actually, let's make a Mathis one of it, shall we? Let's put that in the middle so it looks absolutely mega. Yes! We'll move that properly later and make it look all pretty. But, as of today, official partner for G-Portal. So that will be obviously advertised on all the channels, YouTube as well, both YouTube channels. If you haven't seen the new one, put Survival in the chat. It's surrounding this stuff. So obviously, since we're celebrating that, I'm playing the fuck out of Conan today. Left where we last were on the PC server. So I've got basically nothing. Apart from my pet, who is absolutely mega, and he was called Jabobba. And Jabobba was fucking useless, so we're going to make sure he's useful this time. And actually kill stuff with him. In the meantime, I've got loads of crap I don't need. Loads of weapons, though. Which is great. I do need to make a thing. Crafting stuff. Where's it gone? General. I need to make this, which I don't have any proper materials for. So we'll make this first. Don't steal my shit. That can go in there. I don't have any bark. Good job. Where's my pick? Buttons are slightly different to PlayStation. Phoenix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Phoenix is on the same server as well. He basically has been running around aimlessly, I'm assuming chopping wood for the most part, but he ended up dead, which is what most people do on Conan when they chop wood, so. I went to get my first throw, realised I left my rope at the base. Rip. Gotta make a new one, dude. You can make it in the inventory. Bear in mind, there's lots of different things. Audio. This is too quiet. I remember this from the last stream because I rewatched it and it was fucking horrendous. It was way too quiet. So people at the back going, it's too loud. Turn your volume down. I keep finding baby things and I put them in a box at home to eat later, but I can't take them out of my inventory to put them in the fire pit, I think. Yeah, because some things can't be cooked. Has to be actual food. You can't just cook babies. Is that too loud? I get my first roll, realise I read that one already. Need more bark for fuel. I have a shit fucking pick at the moment, but it'll have to do. I'm the knight. We talked about this in Discord. Rep. Were you putting babies in the fire? Sounds fine. Yeah, that's what happened last time. People were like, oh, it's too loud. It's too loud. So I turned it down. I rewatched the stream. It was horrendous. It was too quiet. How you doing, Dark? Welcome to the stream. Who's on anyway? Oh, don't remove bracelet. That'll be dumb. A few people. I expect more. Buddha and Rav are dominating on this server at the moment. I was expecting others to dominate instead, but they didn't. Do I have any proper stuff? Oh, I've got some. Brilliant. I'm roughing it. So I am basically building from absolutely fuck all squared, deliberately, to show you where to go, basically. I'll be dominating on PC later this week. Ahaha! See? Challenge accepted, people, I assume. Should be. That does look a little bit awkward, doesn't it? Let's alter that a bit so it looks more awesomer. Have it there. There we go. Now it looks beautiful. Perfect. G-Portal, Pre-Immortal, and B Immortal Zion Ninjas. How you doing, Slayer? Welcome to the stream. Yes, as you can see, I am now officially partnered with G-Portal. Put G-Portal in the chat. Someone needs to do that. I don't know if anyone's done it yet. If you have your own servers or are thinking of having your own servers, you can get them cheaper now. You're welcome, by the way. Use the link. Use the link. It's not go there and find a discount code. You won't find a discount code. The way to use discount is to actually press the right button. You need that one. At the moment, I'm going really bloody fast to get what I need, which is better for me now. That gives me 12 at the end. 14 and 6. The axe is going to be better because it's higher quality. Much better. No, that is not a better tool in general. Axe is for trees, pick is for rocks, unless of course you're going to bark and resin. But because this was as much higher quality, this one benefits me more. By a substantial amount, actually. Pretty good. I also need to get myself situated because this is not comfortable at all. There we go. So basically, as you saw in the last stream, I'm on the PC server and I blew up all my stuff. I stuck a bomb in it, blew it all up, and said, right, let's start getting naked. Imagine I'd just been raiding and lost absolutely fucking everything. What do you do next? So I'm showing you what you do next. Nice and simple, actually. In the meantime, instead of me going off and trying to be really, really smart about building a massive, massive base and then having it blown up anyway, I'm trying to get my resources up. And instead of farming loads and loads of ore and then mining it and all that shit, I'm literally just squashing stuff because it's fucking quick. Blind Delusions, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. I haven't done that yet. It's the first one of the day. We are celebrating. So, we've got a bits goal and a subs goal just because. That's what happens in the real world. If you say, I'm celebrating, everyone else has to give you money. That's what happens on birthdays, isn't it? Well, it's supposed to. I spent mine on the sofa. Feeling sorry for myself. Fucking ill. So did Tony, actually. We both did it. We copied each other. Boing. Also, for those of you using DS4 Windows, if you're using a PlayStation controller, tip. Go into DS4 Windows, which is a really easy program to install and really easy one to use. You just turn it on and it's done. Go into your settings and unbind all pressure pad buttons. Then, wait, we haven't finished yet. Then, where it says touchpad on the side, it will still be defaulted as a mouse. Set it to controller. Now that it recognizes it as here, and you've turned all this off, it won't work anymore. See? Nothing. Now I can go from mouse and keyboard with the actual mouse and keyboard straight to control pad with the actual control pad, and no one gets fucking confused. Who copied who in that situation, or should we just clone? I think we're just cloned. I think we both had plans, and they both coincided eventually, but they just fell at slightly different times. I need my... What's it called? Gravy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Some of this. Please land. I disagree. Do I have resin? Yes, because it comes out of this. Perfect. I need 50 of this shit, so it's going to take a minute. Go get some more. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Buddha needs a shout out in the chat as well. If you're not following Buddha already, you don't understand that he does actually stream as a person that streams on the internet. Did you know? He's also the Dragon Ball at the moment. The coffee is still too hot. Mike, did you get a shout out? Did Mike get one? He should have done. Who the fuck is that? Oh, thank fuck. I thought someone was trying to blow me up. There's a fucking meteor flying over my head. Is it right? Swords, let's go. Apparently not. It's just a meteor. Don't worry. Finish him.
Finish him.
Thank you for gigantifying those emotes. You've started the goal for the bits. 60 of 10,000. Did you see the fucking meteor go over my head? Big explosion. I was like, right. Is that what that noise is? I've been hearing it all day. It depends, because if it's a similar noise, then maybe not. Maybe it was your pig being blown up. He caught a piggy earlier. He was like, oh, I've got a baby boar. It's not a baby boar. It's a piggy. It's only a baby boar after it's an adult boar, because it was a baby once. When they're in their baby form, they're piggies. Failed source repaid, no thanks. Where's my... Do I have a shield? Shield would be fantastic right now. All this is looted, by the way. He should be set to attack. So if anyone comes anywhere fucking near me, they're getting decked. He's got a shield. Yoink. Keep forgetting that there's no pressure pad. You can go there. And where's my axe gone? You can go there for now, because we're using you more than anything else. What does this need? Wood. So I need multiples of these. Loads of this and loads of this. Where the fuck is the resin? Sure, I had some. I have a piggy, it's dead now, so I guess we'll call him Bacon. I mean, it's only bacon if you're going to eat it. If you're not going to eat it, then put it back. This will do. I need to make a metal one of these. It's called dinner. It is called dinner. Okay, so that's not getting resin at all anyway. So what's the fucking point? Ruled by tainted dragons. That's me! Aha! Okay, they're useless. They don't get shit. I'm gonna have to use... Can I make one yet? Smithing. I can make a basic bitch one. That'll do. No, I know you're supposed to put these in your base and blah, 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 blah. But who's really gonna steal from this? Is a Blood Moon chakram something good? I have no idea, dude. Off the top of my head, not a clue. The fuck is this? Riansu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lurking for work. Rav is in the chat as well, by the way. How you doing, Rav? Guess what? You know this already. Got partnered with G-Portal. G-Portal in the chat, people. They are the people that you would hire your servers from when you have your own private servers for many different games, including Minecraft and Ark Survival Evolved. That one is on that particular server. Also Conan Exiles, Dune Awakening when it comes out, Farm Simulator, and all sorts of different games, including Rust and other stuff. Those are the people you get your servers from. Yes, you have to pay for them. But if you use the link, it's cheaper for you. Obviously makes sense, doesn't it? Everybody wants a private server. Now you want money off. Go get it. Hello there as well to you too. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where the fuck is the stuff and things? I don't have the right materials. I can make one. What do I need for that? Hardened steel. I haven't got any, but I will have. That will be easy once I've got the parts. Okay, fine. Still need to get some of these. Should be almost done. Dry and dry. This is how you rough it out in the woods, people. That's 14 of them only. I need more resin. Fuck it. Dude, we need to go kill stuff while that's happening. To be fair, that might be enough. Chuck the bark in. Bones would be nice for arrows, but I'm not really too fussed about those at the moment. Because I've got millions of arrows. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Maybe. Thinking about it. For those that are new, most people... Wow. Buddha, how do you feel about that? 2,000 bits from Rav. We are at 2,060 of 10k already. Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. What a fucking legend. Don't forget, people, if you do buy sorry, wrong way around. If you do buy bits, you'll get ninja stars. Ninja stars are unlocked by bits only, and you keep them forever and ever because you bought them. Most people mess up with this, by the way. Here is a box. It says obstructed duck because the ceiling's in the way. For the love of fuck. Lock your box. Osen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's going in there because it's rare as fuck. That is not rare as fuck, but it's going in anyway. Don't need that. Not too fussed about magic at the moment, but we'll keep it there. That can go in there because it's expensive. Excuse me. Coal is expensive, but whatever. There's our Ninja Turtles. What are? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy part of the day. Thank you very much. This is blasting in my face and actually putting shit up my nose. Fucking hell. The fan is supposed to help me, but it's really not today. It's just screwed my sinuses as soon as I got on stream. They can go in there because I don't need to use those at the moment. Although I will do eventually. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3. Some. Elephant hide. We did get some of that. Elephant. Rhino. Keeping those. Keeping the rare stuff. This stuff can be squashed into tar later. Fuck it. Chuck it all in the box. Don't need mushrooms or flowers or any of this shit. That's what has emerged. She has. She missed Tony's stream because she was too busy playing Conan stuff. Also, I haven't put a bed anywhere yet. That was dumb. View obstructed, duck. The reason you have a bed is it's a spawn point. Basically. Otherwise, you go into the desert. You can have one bed and one bed roll. It's not like Ark where you can have loads and loads and loads of them. You can have one of each. That's it. You block someone's bed, they can't respawn. Tooltip in elephant hide is fantastic. Yeah, they have some rather colourful descriptions of things, which is kind of fun. Water's running out. Rip. I don't think I've got any food, actually. I think I do have any food. This can go on my weapon. This is basically weapon modification. It's a temporary one, but it actually does damage to undead. So it's like a bleed, but only affects undead targets. Why have I got no food? Easy fix. Fire pit. This is the shoddiest base you will ever see for the moment. So I'm fast tracking shit. That can go there. I need seeds. He's like, how you doing? Dean Revamped, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have a shout out. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good, dude. I'm on my own private server. One of 3, actually. Technically, there's 1 Ark server and 3 Conan servers. This is the PC one. Is it better than what I have? Is it? Dude, I was in the desert completely fucking naked. Blew up all my shit and started again to show people that you could do it. This is just stage 1. I mean, I guess. Stage 1 was getting the pet. Stage 2 was go and getting a weapon, which was easy. Just get your pet to beat people up. Steal their shit. Excuse me. Then take the stuff that they drop, squash it, and turn it into a deconstruction station. That's only going to be 8 or so. That's not enough. Also, thank you for the shout out. You are welcome. Pet, easy. Yeah, you basically find a T1, knock them out, and then put them on a wheel of pain, give them some food, and then they'll work for you. Holy shit! Between the time it comes from Ocean's Duck... Let me read this again. Between the time when the oceans drank Atlantis and the rise of the sons of Aias, there was an age undreamed of, and unto this Xyna designed to bear the jeweled crown of Equilonia upon the troubled brow. It is I, his chronicler, who alone can tell thee of his saga. Even read, I can't even read that. Let me tell you the day's high adventures. Do you know what? That is an unusual flow of sentences together, but that is fucking awesome. Thank you very much for the bits. Here's a ninja button. Carver, have a shout out. Missed out the bit where it becomes a greater shellback. Ah, I should have probably said that. You know the fucking shellback minions that people have tried to get greater ones for ages of? Turtle Swatter may have got one first fucking time. She has a greater shellback. Be bloody careful. Bear in mind, the basic minions of those are quite shit, but they're helpful because they're better than absolutely nothing. But if you can get the greater one, you fucking laugh at it, especially as a first pet. Just, you can kill everything. It's fine. Obviously, be careful how you level up. Make sure you get loads of cool stuff for it, but what the fuck indeed. That was lucky. really lucky. We need to get some more stuff. This is taking a little while, which we should split it up, really. Can we make another one? No, can we fuck? Don't have any fiber. We will have. Are all pets just random drop? No. So pets are... You look for them out in the wild. They have certain spawn points. You have to go and get them. You put them into an animal pen, and the food you give them determines on their chance of becoming regular or greater if they have a greater version. Turtle Swatter got one of the really fucking rare ones. They are very, very rare. Need some of those, and we need some of this. Perfect. Used to play the hell out of this, abusing the admin panel, haven't in a long time. Dude, I've got 3 servers for it that are tied to Patreon, and as of today, I'm officially a G-Portal partner, so if you do want your own servers, put G-Portal in the chat, use that link, you'll get 10% off. And if you don't want your own server and you want to join this one, put Battle Pass in the chat. I had to think about that one. Then again, my first pet was a greater Komodo dragon, so I have nothing to complain about. That's very true, actually. But yeah, this is not new to me, don't worry. I've played this for years on multiple different servers, and I started off on the main live server for PvP specifically. Within the first 2 weeks, deliberately not looking up anything on YouTube to try and find out how the fuck everything worked, like a proper game. I ended up alphaing and fuck out of a server with a small group of us, and we maintained it for a very, very, very long time, and it was fucking great. Then I had my own private servers for this and for Ark for years, and then the private one I ended up closing eventually, and then reopening brand new ones with set rules for balance, because obviously there's different things in the game that people would argue are not very well balanced, i.e. thralls aren't very strong on the live servers, but they definitely are here for protection. And all 3 servers, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, are set up the same. You played before, YouTube comment said, oh fuck, that was brilliant. Oh, pay for a fucking server that on a game you've never played before. Are you fucking serious? Dude, if I've never played this before, what the fuck do you think I've done with my time? Washing up. I play games all the fucking time. And I don't mean just now, because it's my job to demonstrate and make guides and all the rest of it. But even before this, dude, all the time. Always playing games. They got Project Zombies or set of servers. As far as I know. Also, why you not playing Project Zombie? Some boy. Do you know what? I'll check. I mean, you could Google it yourself, but I do think I've seen that. Dude, the last zombie game I played was not DayZ, the other one. Let me see. Running these servers, and I think dedicated server host and blah blah blah. Let me see. They got fucking tons. 7 Days to Die is on there. Survival of the Fittest. 2 armor. Assetto Corsa Competizione. I can't pronounce it. The racing one. Battlefield 4. Battlefield Hardline. Battlefield 3. So got Battlefield ones as well. Citadel. Conan. Counter-Strike. Obviously. It's all sorts. DayZ. Is that the one I played? No. I played World War Z. Or whatever the fuck it's called. What was the one with the zombies I played on live stream? I got it on my PlayStation, I can't fucking remember. EVE Online? No, because that's a private server. I mean, sorry, a single server. Project Zomboid. They do. They do have it. You're right. They've also got Farm Simulator. So yes. Short answer is yes. If you use the link, you get 10% off your servers. Welly, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. They got fucking tons, man. Absolutely fucking tons. Most people think it's just Ark and Conan. No, there's a shit ton of stuff. Anyway, we're trying to make loads of wood happen really quickly at the moment. Some of this. I ran out of food. Can eat these. Got oysters. That'll work. Bit posh food there. Torch needs to go on the bar because my daggers broke. Doesn't matter. We're going to squash them anyway. Make some of this. Also Farm Simulator, he says, because those two are pretty much the same. Do you know how many people... You mock it, right? I'll mock it because I haven't played it. But do you know how many people do play that game? I saw it and I was like, who the fuck wants to drive a tractor? Fuck that. And I've seen so many streams. And do you know what? It is popular as fuck. So I was trying to get wood. Yes, I'm childish. Dear JD, welcome to the stream. We went to Farm Sim event this summer. You did? Like the concept, I appreciate it, but I'd fall asleep. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where it's a bit of a guilty pleasure for most, isn't it? You just want to chill the fuck out and do something completely fucking normal. like, build a farm. I guess it must be like that, as well as finding out all the different intricacies of the buttons and stuff of a tractor and how fucking farming actually works, or as close as it can be. I think it's a time sink, isn't it? It just gets you involved in something that you weren't necessarily educated in. The one I used to like was the mechanic simulator. Have you ever tried that? It's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty fucking close. And you can get really, really into it. Especially when they start adding packs and shit, but that's where they get you, isn't it? I mean, they're supposed to. Let's see what we've got. These are sitting on 22. That's nowhere near enough. We need more resin. This and this and this. And, oh, don't take them all, dumbass. That and that. Keep going. Definitely drone to fend tractor factory in South Germany for Farmcom even. Depends on what you do with the tractor. I saw a streamer build a farm on top of a cliff, rip tractor. That's actually quite funny. To be fair, I would end up being one of those people. I'd fucking run people over. Or, well, if you could. I don't know what you can and can't do in it. I haven't tried it. Was a counter for taking him to ESO 10. Oh, you were forced against your will as a middle ground for you going all the way to ESO. Got it. Makes sense now. I mean, ESO 10 was mega, so whatever. 20, 24, I need 6 more. We're getting there. On this particular server, XP is massively elevated, but the people that joined initially got faster crafting and less materials. Now that that initial stage is over, it has been standardized now, so all 3 servers, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, have a more balanced crafting. So those that started early were kind of like the beta users, and they got their places established. Now it's back to normal, but the XP is still really, really high. So you don't have to farm for these forever, and you don't have to level them forever. One trip around the unnamed city is more than enough to actually level up your minions. Grand Theft Auto Nebraska, tractor's been mowing down people. Yeah, but you do that. I mean, even in Grand Theft Auto, what's the first thing you do when you get a tank? Oh, I wonder what happens if I run someone over. You didn't even apply anything at all, did you? That is exactly what you're gonna do. I'm gonna blow up a bus, I'm gonna run people over. What can you do? Those games are meant that way on purpose. Sorry, made that way on purpose. They're supposed to trigger your inner absolute fucking lunatic. Feel attacked. Were you driving the tractor at the time? And how many have we got? Need one more. Nearly there, 100%. Dude, there's a friend of mine I know runs a clothes shop in the city. Say friend, more acquaintance. The one who works in there I've known for years, but the owner. When he played Grand Theft Auto 3, I think he would have been about 40. Maybe 45 tops. And it was out for like a week or so. He then got it. I then spoke to him about it. I was like, did you play the new game? And he was like, dude, I couldn't come to work today. I said, why? He said, because I played the game for so many fucking hours, I kept trying to bump the curb. I was like, what is wrong with you? But they're drive me fucking stupid. That's when the first 3D one came out. Obviously, we've got used to 3D now. It's fine. We're normal. But wow. It's like, dude, you don't say that out loud. That's why I didn't say any names. For those old enough, the original top-down GTA, you got an achievement for mowing down the full line of Harry Krishna. You did, actually. That's true. That's true, even. They're supposed to help you live out your intrusive thoughts about actually decapitating anyone with a katana, because that just won't listen to you telling them something specific can't be done. Yeah, if someone sits there and goes, you're not allowed to do that, you're not allowed to cut them up. You're not. But you can get a game and do it for fun. Morning Ninjas, or Evening Ninjas even. I can read morning and evening separately. Obviously, they're different things. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We need 10 more. Then we're in business, because instead of going out and mining for all the stuff I can't mine for because I don't have the fucking tools for it, and instead of sitting there waiting for ore to melt so I can then go get brimstone and then change that into something else and all that shit, we're doing this instead. We need a few more of these. Nearly got enough. This fucking thing is expensive to start with, but it's worth it. And I got bricks along the way because I did set fire to them earlier when I was making my minion, because I needed iron to make a throw wheel. So nice and easy, basically. You start off with a kiln, whatever you want to fucking call it, a forge. Stuff rocks in it, stuff ore in it. Get some wood, and then turn that all into a thrall wheel. Make a mallet, knock him out, put him on it, give him some food. Now you've got a pet. Next stage, make one of these deconstruction stations while knocking out minions and getting loads of free loot. You'll see why. My happy place in GTA Vice City was on the roof of the mall with a rocket launcher killing infinite police helicopters. Dude, I remember when someone modded that on, well, they originally modded it on PC and you could actually play online in Vice City. It was phenomenal. Dude, I was driving around with an ice cream truck getting chased by an Apache. It was fantastic. I know now we're like, oh, we always play online. Yeah, of course you always do now, but when the internet was relatively new, that was banging. Vice City is one of, if I have to say it, Vice City is one of the best GTAs ever, if not the better one. I know people would argue that 5 is really, really, really good, and obviously it is. It's been there for a long time. It's worked. They turned it into a fucking MMO basically, within reason. Small rooms, I guess. But Vice City was fantastic. They absolutely nailed it. And in fact, all 3 of those games. So technically 3 was in 3 pieces, which is 3, 4, and 5, because they were different islands that were all in the original anyway. But San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3, so Liberty City, they were fantastic. They actually had a really good way of designing everything to make you feel like you were definitely in that atmosphere, in that environment. Those were the days when I got too much for me, so I changed to Saints Row. Objectively not as good as the game, but still funny. Yeah, Saints Row was like, if you want to make Grand Theft Auto even more crazy and funny, here's a purple dude running really fast with a big rubber chicken smacking people. I chose my words carefully and decided on rubber chicken. If you know, you know. And we need to make one of these. This is going on the roof. Get up. Oh, you fucking useless twat. Did we pick up the gruel? That is going there. And you are going to protect it for now. Kind of. Sort of not. Actually, this will work. That can go there. Need more fiber. Don't have any fucking fiber. Well, being core, YouTube's gonna nuke you anyway. This is fucking true. Rubber chicken. Purple rubber chicken at that. That's exactly what it was, obviously. I mean, it depends on what type of chicken, doesn't it? I mean, if you understand context, I mean, you can call it a cock if you want to. It's exactly what it was. In that game, you'd run around with a fucking giant dildo and slap shit out of people. It's a fucking weird game. Really weird. Super fast run speed, upper wall with shades on, big fucking grin, purple jacket flailing in the wind, and a fucking dildo to smack people with. What the hell is wrong with that game? It's fucking funny, though. Hey, Zion Ninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you caught the full context, because the arse end of that conversation was a bit weird. Not a lot. Here's the fucked up thing, though. When you're playing Grand Theft Auto, any Grand Theft Auto, how many people in the chat remember the game being a little bit zany, a little bit out there, a little bit weird, right? And how many people who also are in that that boat used to drive up to a car park somewhere at night time, turn the engine off and leave the radio on while you're eating your food, and just listen to what's going on in the Grand Theft Auto world? How many people used to do that? And thought it was a little bit unusual and quite entertaining. Radio was cool. So, those 20 or 25 years ago, when you thought it was a little bit fucking weird, look outside. They fucking knew. You thought that was strange. Now it's perfectly fucking normal. Absolutely normal. I could go further, but I don't need to. The Vice City soundtrack was awesome. Yes, it was. They were really, really good at creating the perfect environments for what they were trying to deliver, basically. So they made you feel like you were actually in the fucking 80s. It was really good. They knew what they were doing the whole time. Had radio programs downloaded on my iPod Classic. Yeah, now you don't need to. Now you just log on to YouTube. Or Facebook. Or just roll through a couple of fucking Twitter feeds. That's it. That's all you need to do now. I've got the wrong tool. Listen to radio in GTA K chat during biking in school. Yep, you know. Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, then it is considered, oh, this is a funny sense of humor, and this is a little weird, and oh, can they get away with that? And now it's, I mean, you see worse on the back of a cornflakes box. Feel attacked. It's true, though. Fucking crazy. You hear them on the radio in, I don't know, early 2000s in GTA 3 or Vice City or whatever, and you can hear them on the radio talking about their reality TV shows, and they're bonkers as fuck, right? Now look at what we have. People are getting hunted in the woods, other people are out in the fucking savannah naked trying to survive, and other people are eating bugs for the fuck of it, or getting chucked into snake pits, and other people are dating for fun, if you want to call it that. It's a mess. And Grand Theft Auto knew all along. They knew that that was what the world was going to be. They were fucking spot on. I bet they're sitting there now. Rockstar's like, yeah. Now who was right? Who was right? Say sorry. No, I don't take your sorry. You don't mean it. It's when they dared to get away with it. It was funny. And now I've got no room for this fucking stuff. There's a reason I'm doing this. Because although people have got bombs, and I'm fully aware of it, I'm going to at least try to protect what I have. I've got bare minimum at the moment. Still kind of hoping Cyberpunk will become reality at some point. It probably will. I mean, when people are designing stuff, and this is something that I've explained to people before, Design 101, right? And it's basically take something that is already existing, that already is understood, and people can recognize instantly, and then, I didn't click my fingers, there you go, and then keep 90% of it, and only change 10%. That way you understand it. I was a concept artist prior to this, and that is a basic rule of thumb. If you're going to make a really cool elephant boss in a game, make it look like an elephant first, and then alter 10% of it. That's what they did in Lord of the Rings, where they have this giant fucking elephants with the massive tusks and all the rest of it. They took the basic form of an elephant, slightly altered its visual, and made it big. And the same with any form of creature in any game or movie, they make it relatable. Well... Games also make jokes and radio stations about stuff that is mildly relatable or heavily relatable, so they do end up quite close. And when it comes to designing stuff that could impact or alter the human body, they're not far off. So while it's obviously sci-fi or any form of fantasy that you could experience in a game or a movie, there is an element of fact hidden behind all the fakery. I thought the original Alien was of its time was quite original. It is, but it also had elements in the design that you're familiar with. So you knew what arms and legs were for example. It didn't have like 15 million legs. They had a normal humanoid shape, which was a little bit more wild-like. And the major change was the head. Had no eyes, and the teeth that come out. The actual form is that of something that you would understand in nature as a potential predator. Basically a cockroach. Yeah, basically, why not? So it was like an insect as the exoskeleton, and then a humanoid figure. And then when it came to the Queen, you were already familiar enough with that design to consider that 100%, that's a fucking xenomorph. I know what that is. I know what that is. I understand it now. So the designers could go, give her a couple more arms, make the head bigger. It's basics of design. And it stretches from that. And again, the same when it comes to technology and games and movies and all that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, even Star Wars fucking lightsabers and shit. Are they impossible to make? We're getting closer. It's not completely impossible. We've had lasers for ages. We can make spaceships to some extent. I mean, it's not outside the realm of imagination, and that's where they get you. And that's why it works. That's why stuff like that is believable. If it's not believable at all in the fucking slightest, it's shit. Which is why things like Assassin's Creed work so well. The Animus is actually a very, very interesting concept. Like, the idea is really, really cool. So can you get behind it? Yes, you can. But if it was too far-fetched, then it doesn't make any sense and you'll switch off. Basically, and I don't want to wire jacked into my dadgummed skull. Proceeds to jack his brain with internet wirelessly through Twitch and Xbox. Yeah, exactly. I mean, once upon a time, you didn't think that you'd be able to send music through files through the air, invisible, from one device to another. You used to have a wire. Don't need that anymore. Anyway, this is how you make loads of materials in this game. You know, remember the ESO stuff? Kill it, loot it, sell it. Kill it, loot it, squash it. So I don't need any of this shit. Squash it all. All of this is going to make me materials without me having to go into farm all the shiny shit. Really, really simple. Make a deconstruction the table. It's called dismantling bench, but we're going to call it something else. We're going to call it squashums. Squashums, because it has to have a cute name. Look at that. Instant weapon handles. an instant star metal. I don't have to make explosive arrows, which I can't make right now because I don't have any materials, to go up in the mountains, which is cold and I don't have any cold armor, to go and pick star metal ore, which I don't have the correct pick for, to then get star metal, to then put it into the kiln or forge, and then melt all the stuff down with brimstone and black ice, which I still don't have, in order to make that. That's a fucking chore. I don't need to do that. I can go to Mountain of the Dead, kill a few people, squash all their loot. Easy. I needed steel earlier to make some steel tools. Look, I've got steel from their weapons. So now I can go down here and go and make the proper toolkit. No stress necessary. Now, I will need a few more materials, obviously, because it takes a little bit. But, I mean, we're on the go here. What have we got here? Iron pick, steel, star metal. We can make the star metal ones. Fuck that. This I don't need anymore, because that's goodbye. This I don't need anymore. Goodbye. This can go into here. This I will still need, so we'll whip that. This can go in here. And just straight away, I'm already fucking ready. I mean, this was me running from the desert to pick up a minion to pick up some loot. This, whipped. And that can go in there, and that in there, and that in there, and that in there. These can go in here. Now I've got really high quality picks and axes. That I'll need a bit more of. Doesn't matter. It's interesting as fuck seeing someone play this in a different way than I'm used to, and by that I mean bonking people over the head and throwing them into a wheel of pain whilst commenting way too much about boobies. Ah, Conan, what a game. Yeah, jiggle physics. It's exactly what it is. Arguably, it's not even arguably actually the character design for this, or the human anatomy, and we're not just going on boobs because some of them are over the top, and also cocks are wind socks for some reason. They do stuff in the wind that they really don't do. But visually, the way that they've designed them, the proportions of the characters and everything generally are really, really good. The visuals are spot on as far as humanoids in a game are concerned, especially versus Ark. Now, Ark is a very good game, but their characters don't look anything remotely close to these. That being said, this sandbox, if you like, visually kind of hand in hand looks very, very close to that of the original movies. So they've done a really good job with the styling, but Ark's water is fantastic, especially the fact that everything can fucking kill you. So what they need to do is take the stuff that will kill you in the water and put it in Conan, and then you're done. That's it. Fucking only place in the game where you can't die is in the water in this game. Unless, of course, you drown, in which case that's dumb. Because there's going to be some people out there that go, I thought you said you couldn't die in the water. Were you under the water? Well, yeah, but you said you couldn't die. Okay, do you understand the concept of drowning? Let me help you. Hey, watch it. Boobies, I love boobies alive. Mike's base is full of it. His bases are nothing but boobs. Fact. That's all hardened steel, isn't it? I'll make some hardened steel tools as well, because I'm out of star metal. But that really wasn't difficult to do. So this here, this squash device, that is your moneymaker. In the meantime, I need to make... Can I make these yet? Aha, I could. I'm not going to, because I'm just going to deal with basic ones for now. But these are banging. I have got enough wood for it. I don't have enough iron for it. There's iron reinforcements. I'll just make the fucking things. Bollocks. So... where have you gone? Blacksmith bench. New tool. Banging. That one can go in the bin. That is not enough to make anything with apart from arrows. This will make 100. Where have you gone? Can I make them? Can I fuck? Ah, carpenter's bench, that's why. Dumbass. I also need sticks. Sticks and these and these. Or is it something else? Feathers. I did have some feathers. Can you stop the dancers dancing? Yes, you can. Go up to them and hold the options button. And you'll be able to change their emote type. Get out of the way. Thank you. So like this dude here, press and hold, and then you've got emotes, and then you can change to whatever you've unlocked. Some of them are standing completely still, some of them are sitting down. Mark JPVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bit and cake in the chat for the newcomers. Welcome in. Dude. I'm now officially a G-Portal's partner. And now you can get cheaper servers. So I put G-Portal in the chat. Had them kneeling submissively. You would. There's stuff you can do in the game. Why not? I'm going to keep those. I'm going to chuck those. Chuck. Keep them. They are expensive. Keep those. I'm going to use them. You're going to see something rather special in a bit. I'll keep these. And we'll eat the bees. If anyone's seen Black Books, that's funny. If you haven't, then rip. These are getting removed out of here. Never leave expensive shit in the benches. I need 5 of those. And I also need some better tools. So I need an axe, which requires more materials. This. Absolutely. You've seen it! You're a fucking legend. I'm going to press this button for you. Wow. All the way from Costa del America land, and you've seen it. You're an actual legend. I'm surprised. Black Books is one of the favourite UK comedies. It's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can't believe you know what it is. No, I know you know what it is, but I didn't think Coyote would have got it. Coyote's seen it. Exactly! As soon as he put absinthe, I know he knows the scene. I ate all the bees. It's fucking brilliant. How did you know these things? That's another quote from somewhere else. Don't need a chopper. Don't need a scythe. Actually, I could get away with a scythe. I can make one now, so... I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? So much easier for me to just not mess around with that. Remember, all these materials are from just beating up bad guys and squashing them. I haven't had to go out and do the hard stuff yet. Get out of the way. Thank you. Some of this. Hello, congratulations. Goddess, thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's see. Can I make anything that I need now? Probably not. I need 30. Motherfucker, I can make an iron one. I don't want to make an iron one. Can't make an iron one, actually. Need 2 more hardened steel. Technically, I can make that, but that's going to be a chore, so I'm not going to bother. That can all go into the box. So can this stuff. Pick up sticks. Actually, just to make sure this is extra safe. Remember, people, if you are new to this, there's a very big tip that you must understand before you start trying to stash your shit. And that is, lock your boxes. Block a spawn point, my ass. It's because the bed there, that's why. Options, hold it, lock it, done. If you don't do that, someone's going to come over and whip all your stuff. We'll put all the good shit in here. Keys are handy. The iron and the wood. And these already, hardened leather, they're expensive. Bits to make a monster, or robot even. Those I'm going to take with me, actually. Sorcerer's skulls are useful. They're going to get chucked in a bin. They're going to be used. That's going to be used. They can stay with me. Not those. Don't need the water. I will take bindings with me, just in case. In case I need to knock someone out. Bring them back home. Yes, it's that kind of game. Most of this won't fit, actually. Okay, the elephant hide has to come with me. That's basic shit. Don't need the stone in there. Don't need that. We'll keep that. Chuck those. Chuck those. These are shit. I'm going to use them, but they're shit. In fact, I'll chuck them on the floor. Bollocks. Old bed. Old bed. Always carry a hammer. Hardened bricks can stay in there because otherwise I'm going to lose them. We're going. I've been coming across wooden boxes by NPC at Exiles camps, assuming that's you. Nope. Not been looting, just in case. If it's mine, it'll say my clan name on it. And if it's something that you can loot, first of all, you'll be able to loot it. And secondly, it'll say secret box or secret crate or something if it's one of the ones I placed. If it's not one I've placed and you want to nick it, just nick it. That's part of the game. If you find something that you want to keep, then keep it. I mean, it depends on your roleplay, because the servers are roleplay PvP. So some people have forgotten that and they just go onto the servers and try and terrorize people. I mean, at least play your role. If you are actively a thief, expect to be stolen from. But it's not that you can't. You can. Okay, we're in business now. Sword and board. And a minion. I'm gonna go nick loads of stuff. Down here. So I need as much materials as possible to try and put myself into a decent position where I'm somewhat useful. And we're not far off that stage. Then we'll go and unlock some stuff, because I don't have glider joints or any of the shiny shit right now. Nor do I have the benches for them. So I'm going basic benches, basic hut, and using the deconstruction thing to get as many resources as I can. Checking out avowed and finished GPs in ESO. How are you? Not too bad. That was loud. Farming stuff at the moment. I showed this on stream last time on this particular server, starting off with absolutely fuck all. And then that was a bit off. And now today you're seeing the next stage, basically. Barbosa, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So now I'm in a position where I can actually fight. Ish. If you are new to this game and you have not tried Sword and Board yet, oh my god, even if your stats are in something completely fucking obscure, get a shield. This will block about 99.9% of all damage. Unless it's a massive heavy attack, in which case you're in trouble. I was this many minutes old when I learned that an acid bath in the dregs refills. Yeah, it does. It refills up quite quickly. You got to get those chests and get the fuck out. Yeah, that's rough, dude. That boss is insane. If you didn't know this already, short swords are for agility users. Anyone can use them, but short swords for agility users will do more damage. But the first heavy attack that you apply, any heavy attack you apply, will bleed the target. As you can see, this dude here, he's dead, so I can't even show you, but bleed status effect. Now, I could chop these up and get food out of them. In fact, I probably should. Use a butcher's knife, you get more meat, but I'm just getting everything. Actually, did we make a new... Remember earlier I was getting 10 stone from the rocks? Now I get much more. I know nothing about this game, but I don't care. I'm sure that Zaya is going to be insightful with each explanation. Just by listening, I'm ending the stream as a mid-level Conan Exiles player. Yes! That's exactly what's happening. If you want to get even more better at it, I even take one-to-ones in them. Also, put Battle Pass in the chat. You can join the private servers. And if you want to make your own servers, put G-Ported in the chat. You get 10% off any that you make. Yes, it makes sense. People like private servers all the time. And everyone comes into the stream and goes, well, I've got my own private servers, which you have to pay for. So, why not get them cheaper? Use the link. Boing. That is an ongoing thing. Partnership started today. And obviously, since this is all part of the channel anyway, that makes sense, doesn't it? Boing, boing. I need to get in the building. Hello. See me and tremble. He's noisy. See? They bounce off your shield. You have to be facing them, though. Effortless. Gotta go. Latest Gravy, thank you for watching. Go for the follow. See how easy it is to just not get hit by stuff? Do that, grow grass on the roof? I fucking wish. All this, actual good loot. What the fuck was that? Aquilonian sandals. Agility weapon damage. Fantastic. Versus health. Less armor, but gonna hit them harder. Remember to gear your pet before you gear yourself, but at least give you something you can defend with. So you can make a basic shield to start with a basic sword. Do this. Blocking. You will live a lot longer. Learn to dodge roll, obviously, but blocking is cheap as fuck. Look at my stamina. It's fuck all he can do. I'm in trouble. You can get chain stunned infinitely, so don't get caught in the middle of minions. They do have real hitboxes. Why am I echoing? Oh, fatality. I'm in, like, extra strength mode. They drop skulls that you can hand in at the moment, which is pretty good. When it says press to interact, and it says it everywhere, there's something on the ground that you can interact with. So it could be these, or it could be a letter, or it could be one of these, which it is. You can pick those up. It could be this axe here, or this hammer, which you can actually pick up. Hardened steel hammer. Squashing that, that means I can make my tools. Again, you can chop them up if you want to, but I'm not going to bother. Sad that you can't grow grass on your roof. It is, but you could just move into one of these if you wanted to. Game partner is such a marauder. 2 hits and they're gone. Yeah, and he's a basic bitch as well. I got him from one of the earlier starting areas, and having one is better than none by a lot. On this server, thralls are much stronger, They're not overpowered, but if you do fight them, you are going to have an actual fight on your hands. If you do a stupid thing, they can, depending on how you gear them and how you level them up, they can one-shot a player. But then you can one-shot stuff too once you get strong enough, so it's there. The reason for that is on most servers, or most official servers, thralls are fucking useless for defense. They really are. Because people can just outrun them, run around in fucking circles, eventually get them down. You can still do that here, but the archer posts, if you defend your base with them, are really powerful. So they actually act as sentries while you're not there. So you can still get offline raiders with being a 24-hour raiding on this server, but at least you've got something that can help you not lose your shit. We'll get more into that later. Dickhead. Are you still swinging? Now, when you get to a certain point in time and your minion's strong as fuck, stop fighting. If you don't want to lose durability on your legendary weapons, because they will eventually break and you can't fix them, let your pet do the work. Especially on here. So this particular fight, I'm going to get attacked by multiples. But, I mean, let him get in and do it. That jailer needs to go. He's a problem. I'll catch a couple of them that peel off, but he can deal with it otherwise. You should be able to hurt the jailer, but the jailer's got fucking really hard hits. And he's got loads of gear. You do need to make sure that your pets always have food, however, which I failed to do. Oh, there's a person in a cage. I can hear them. Hello. Jailer drops keys. That is a bar. A barkeeper, which you can put in your bar, and then minions will come to your house, and you can hire them. However, I'm not going to make any use of her right now. That's handy, but I'm not going to make any use of her right now, so delete. I'll squash those. Berserker, where are you? Gotta be careful. Loads of shit so far. That's all getting squashed. Remember, I don't have to chase star metal. To get star metal, you need explosives, which take a long time to build and prepare. You then need to crack open the star metal meteor once one has landed randomly. Then you need a strong enough pick to smash the fucking thing to get the ore. Then you have to go all the way to the top of the map to get black ice, and to the middle of the map to get brimstone, to combine that inside a fucking forge to then make the ore. Or you can kill these fuckers and squash their weapons. So much more efficient. And I get loads of food as well. Which I could bag people in real life, it would make situations much more pleasant. For who? You or them? These are ninjas. Unforgiven Car Park, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thralls are awesome. I basically did what you did the other night and shot each enemy once. Cause the bleed and the thrall just carved through him. Yep. Rip. And this dude now has a new toy. I'll eat these. You've got a new shield. So now he's got more defenses. I don't need to put that on him. Oh, you can put a baton on a minion, by the way, and they'll just run into a town and knock everybody out. So, if you're trying to knock out thralls so you can use them, if you've got a strong enough pet thrall, give him the baton. Take his weapons off, otherwise he'll default the weapons. But put the baton on him and he'll just run in and knock everyone the fuck out. Because they hit harder. Simple as that. Because I love crafting, not fighting, guess what I'm going to be doing? You're going to be crafting and letting your pet do all the fighting. Which makes perfect sense. You need defenses. That's what you need. Ball bag, get him. Ready? Get him. More arrows. Also, the arrows I can make now are really, really bloody strong. Again, it's down to getting materials off of these fuckers. Oh, really? There's a rock in the way. Better than yesterday, or whenever I did it. Oh, people said, not people, but individuals have said recently that you can't animation cancel in this game. Bear in mind that every single game is different, and if you play every single game the same, then you're going to get confused very, very quickly. But you can animation cancel your weapon swapping in this game. As in, you can make it so that instead of doing this, or this, which takes forever, you can do it really, really fast. The trick to that is to do it in a dodge roll. Like this. So if you switch weapons really, really fast while in dodge roll, you will actually cancel the animation and dodge at the same time. See? Easy peasy. Takes practice, but you can. So if you were trying to stab someone and then shoot them, you could do this. Dodge roll, switch weapons, shoot them. Dodge roll, switch weapons, stab them. That was a bit slower, but you get the idea. That works really, really well when you're trying to put a bleed on someone. So you stab them with this, then switch to daggers, and then stab them with that, and then switch to something else, and then you can stack up multiple status effects at once. That takes a lot of practice. And inside an actual fight, you got to cool the fuck down. Or just let him do it. The trick to letting your pet do all the work, though, is you need to be a relatively decent shot. And I don't mean you have to kill someone with it. You don't. You need to shoot them in the feet. Where's someone I can shoot? Where'd he go? He's not in there. Working on that. So this dude here, shoot him in the feet. He's snared. He can't run away. Bearers hit really... Well, they don't hit really hard. They have loads of health. They used to have a lot more, but they fucking nerfed the shit out of them. Quite literally nerfed them. I don't mean adjusted them, because you could get them with 20 to 30k health. Now you're looking at like 6, maybe 8. Bit higher with Authority 4, but still. That Berserker is kicking his ass. You need to eat some food. Rav is working on it. I saw you doing it in the arena fights the other night. How many on? A few. I expected to see Phoenix since he's talking about it all day, but he's not here. Sorcerer? Pretty weird how it echoes in here. Not interested in any of the stuff this has got to offer. Hate phones and Twitch apps. Oh my god, such a pain to try and log in. Sniper Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're taming horses? How are you taming horses? You're not online. Oh, you are online. My bad. Raven that were on earlier. This fucking server was nearly full. I think everyone's gone to bed. Rip. I looted that. I disagree. A few more kills. We should be good. Boing, boing, boing. You know Jabob is getting deleted, right? You're on PC still right now. I saw you. I saw. You've been making stuff and things. Looted. That is what I wanted. I was making one earlier. Don't need to now. See these? I was making those. I was making those. These will be squashed to make more of those. Loot stuff, people. The loot in this system now is much better than the system they used to have. They used to have just basic fucking scraps. And I don't mean scraps as in the literal word scraps, because they're useful. But just absolute shit. Now, out in the world, you can get full sets of armor. You can get weapons and stuff. Obviously, not as good as the ones you can make yourself if you've got a T4 Thrall or whatever. But the loot is actually worth picking up. You can make a whole base just out of fucking loot, if you're lucky. Hi, Zai, Ninjas and Conads. How you doing? So that is not getting chucked on the floor. That is getting swapped. I can hear the skeletons. See? Now I've got a proper axe and a proper pick. Nice and quickly. I've skipped 2 whole qualities. No steel, no fucking hardened steel. Straight into star metal. Only one higher than that would be obsidian. Technically speaking, you got black blood, but they're exactly the same. The only difference is black blood's got a fucking huge durability. But obsidian can be repaired if you can make them. Now we've got to kill skeletons. And these have nearly 1,000 health. These hurt. Unless he's got a mace, in which case he hurts them. Brimstone. Always a moose. He's punching him. And they corrupt you. Brimstone, brimstone, other stuff. I'll probably end up dumping most of this. Stretch my brain, having dragged a thrall underwater for a quarter of the journey home and thrown them off a cliff for the other quarter. Would they survive being dragged by a horse? Yes. Yes, they can. You can get a horse. You can get on it with the rope. The only thing you can't do is climb. So you have to plan your path home, but you can go all the way from the top of the map all the way to the bottom. Just make sure that it can last that long. If not, you might have to repair it a couple of times and pick them back up. You can go through lakes, you can go through teleporters, and you can ride on a horse and do it. How do I hire a Thor every time I see one they just attack me? Dude, you have to knock them out and put them to work on a Thor wheel. But if you want to hire one, you need to find them in a bar. Bars are normally created by players. You need gold for that too. You need coins. Boing, boing. Missed him. We're going to see how strong the minion really is in a moment. We're going to put him to the test. So I'm going to show you another trick for those of you that live with bandages all the time. So a thrall is just us kidnapping tradesmen and turning them into slaves. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Thrall is a person that does stuff for you in this game. So it's either combat or crafting. But crafting minions or thralls do actually fight anyway. So you can still level them and gear them. Didn't used to be able to, but you can now. What you used to be able to do, though, for you is irrelevant because you weren't playing at that point in time. So you've got no relative experience towards what that actually meant. So for you, it's just get them. They fight. If you put them near your benches, they will interact with them, or they will make them give you benefits based on whichever the table is. It's the Elder Scrolls 2.0. You're trying too hard. Clearly not. How you doing, Sniper Wolf? Welcome to the stream. Where am I going? King's Niche. This might be way too early, but I'm going to try anyway. Food. Where's my food? Beer. Fish. Hot food. Extra armor. That says 0, but it's not. 200 CP as a PS player and I start a PC account and I'm at war. There's no voice chat. Seems rough to teach new players mechanics. Yes, but what you also have to understand is the game never used to have any comms at all on PC. I mean, it still doesn't. People use third-party programs, so that was their argument for that. You don't have to have comms in order to teach new players new things, because guess what? Some people in the world are mute, so they can't talk. And other people in the world are deaf, so they can't hear. So they have to use something else, i.e. text. Well, but if they're blind, that's a different thing entirely. You know they're not playing a game. Doing okay, mate. What about you? Getting there. Showing people where to go in this game when you start out with absolutely fuck all. It's going pretty good. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? People that rely way too heavily on comms either haven't adapted to other ways of communication or, and I'm going to say this out loud, are not as good as they think they are. It's great to have a way to communicate, but if you rely on only one type of communication, then it becomes very difficult when that is taken away. So don't rely on it too much. Always try and find other ways. So in the side of the mechanics videos, put mechanics in the chat. Bear in mind, I'm not really doing ESO stuff today, obviously. I teach you lots of different methods when it comes to emotes and positioning and cues. And I teach you to pinpoint those so that you know when to react and how to react when they come up. A prime example of that is Sanctum Ophidia. People that love voice comms love the sound of their own voice on the Azara fight. When people are pinned, you've got 4 pins on the ground. Bear in mind, it used to be 6. Your comms are white noise, because all you can hear is just fucking crackle and horrible ear rape. It's awful. Your whole group is, I'm pinned, while your leader is trying to tell you what to do. Right? Like, you've abused your comms right now. What you need to do, and I demonstrate this in a video, is that a tank or a healer should be able to say tank pinned or healer pinned, because they're important. Just calmly say healer pinned, or calmly say main tank pinned. That's it. Everyone else in the room should, and this is the politest way I can put it, shut the fuck up. And all they need to do is put an emote up saying hello. Everyone that puts hello will be above their head. Everyone can see it. And we now know that you're down without the noise. Now we can clearly hear the leader saying the mechanics. And we can clearly hear, in case of an emergency, that the tank or the healer is down. Simple as that. But did people do that? Did they fuck? Did it fuck? The panic comes out. It's crazy. So always figure out multiple different ways to communicate. You shouldn't be talking, but the leader and healers. Correct. I mean, healers don't even need to speak, as long as they're healing people. But if they get pinned, healers or tanks in that scenario should be the ones that calmly let the leaders know, or let the people know. But the DPS need to shut up and just put emotes. Simple as that. Because if they're shouting over top of everyone, you now got 12 voices. You don't need that many. Uh-oh, got no stamina left. Forgot about that. There's lots of different scenarios where that can be applied. That's why I've got an entire series over the last 5 years worth of content regarding mechanics. And there's more to come, yes. But you'll be surprised how many people, being fully grown adults that completely understand how communication works, fuck that up. Especially since, and this fact really pisses off Prima Donor Deeps. Deeps are a dime a dozen. They are, they're expendable. If you're a DPS player and you think that you can't be replaced, whatever it is you're sniffing right now needs to stop. Because you're wrong. Tanks and healers, people will be extra nice to a tank or a healer even if they're a twat most of the time because they don't want to be without that particular role. DPS, you're replaced instantly. Doesn't matter how hard you hit a dummy. If you're a dickhead, you're getting replaced. Because people would much rather someone that can actually do mechanics and not be a twat than someone that just goes, oh, look at me, I can swear at everyone because I'm OP as fuck and I can do 3 more DPS than you. There's too many players. I do day, I'm happy I learned on PS. Have to learn boss movements and gestures and spoiling myself with add-ons. That's the thing. See, you've played the base game as it's intended, and the rest of it is just happy fluff on top. Being DPS means knowing the warm body is the... Let me read that again. That warm in warm body is also optical. Did you get Samsung'd? All these bodies, by the way, drop bones and shit. Optimal, that's what I thought you meant. Just making sure. Start back at vet levels. Dude, that was a different time entirely. I mean, if you were there, you were there, and you can appreciate it for what it was. If they weren't there, it's hard to even explain to people what that even was. Just different. One Tamriel made the game fucking so much better. It was a very risky decision on their part, but it was worth it. This is where we find out whether the minion is good enough or not. I know, it's dark. Don't be scared. Some chests in here somewhere. Usually. Not today. There he is! Motherfucker! Get him, Jabobba! It's gonna take him a little while, but it's pretty good. Now, pets can taunt if you put points into authority. I have not. In DPS player for years, I've seen people, even tanks, be mean to me for no reason. I was doing a vet dungeon, I was pull stuff, and he starts going off on me, so I left. If you pull stuff for the tank, of course they're gonna be pissed off. But that's a completely different scenario as to what I was speaking about. I'm letting you know that people that think that they're not replaceable as a DPS are wrong. Also, we're not playing ESO today. Sorry, Vesco. G-Portal in the chat. Any games that G-Portal has in their massive archive of games that you can buy servers for, any of them, if you use the link, you'll get 10% off your own servers. Not replaceable. My DPS, my skill set is unmatched. Your DPS and skill set is unmatched. Nobody can be a carpet as good as you. This boss, if you pick him, drops something that no other bosses drop. Which most people don't even know about. I don't mean the putrid meat. That's getting chucked on the ground. These bad boys. This stuff here, really, really, really shiny wraps. Most people don't know they exist, but they do. Hard and steel short sword not being used. Dumping that, it's not being used at all. Not going to be using these. They can be chucked on the ground. Tattoos, sure, why not? Have some war paint. Anyway, these wraps are mega. And also you get a boss key as well that you can use in a dungeon to open chests. So, boss keys are different to what they used to be. If you were familiar with the old system, quite a while back now, I'm going to explain how the new system works. And for those that don't know, I'll explain it. Any bosses that you find, if you harvest them, thank you for the fart. If you harvest them, you will get materials, bits and pieces, subjective, I guess, situation-wise, to the individual bosses. or unique to those. Some are generic, some are specific. But alongside getting their materials and their loot and stuff, you will also get a key from specific types of bosses. World bosses. That key needs to stay with you, and don't fucking lose it. Because when you do dungeons, at the end, there'll be some chests. You can use your world boss keys to open the chests. What game is this, and can you play it on Xbox or just PC? I've been explaining this quite a lot, Sniper Wolf, in the last few weeks. I think you've missed the information. This is Conan Exiles, and yes, you can play it on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. And I have 3 Zona Gaming servers for it. The perks to access them are tied to Patreon, so put Battle Pass in the chat if you want to know more about it. But this is Conan Exiles, a survival game. Boing. So basically, take the 80s movie Conan and strap it onto Minecraft, except you can't dig through the floor. That's what you've got. Boing. Fart traveled through the cat and landed on his sofa because... Wait, did what? It was me while I suffocate. Oh, excuse me while I suffocate. Cat farted. Smooch did the sound for us, just in case other people didn't hear it. Makes you feel some type of way when they complain about the grind, though. Like, motherfucker, you know how many times I ran VMA for a sharpened trait when there was no normal maelstrom drops all the time? Dude, the thing is, the curated system as well didn't exist then. That was a time when you could, if you wanted to, and if you had enough life minutes, you could farm the same dungeon 1 million times. This is not exaggerating. This is a fact of how numbers work. You could have farmed it 1 million times and not got what you wanted. You could have. Now you can't. Now they've got a curated system. It don't take you anywhere near that many. It's like 50 times and that's it. Star Metal short sword from some dude I killed. Good. Phoenix likes to keep me up to date with everything he's doing in his game while I'm already doing stuff on my game on stream. Go use it. Stab stuff. Boing. Mine needs fixing soon, actually. It won't. I'll make a new one. Right, where am I going? Not that way, because I need gas masks. Need to get some cool shit. Let's do a dungeon. I'm going to die, but I need to go get some stuff. Boing. It's very difficult for me to track other people's games while I'm already doing my own in front of an audience. Phoenix. Go blow stuff up. Boing, boing, boing. Also on this map, by the way, and on PlayStation, I have dotted around about 100 to 200 on each server. Chests and vaults everywhere so that people can find treasure that doesn't exist on these servers normally. It's a private server, I can do that sort of shit. That sort of shit even. Words are hard. Inside them are items that may appear on this map and may not ever appear on this map because they don't exist here. So, go hunt them. That is a Sand Reaper. I'm not going anywhere fucking near it. Where's my pet? I am going near it. I'll kill him. Best. Nope. Horrible, horrible bastard. Do not go in there if you don't have a gas mask. You will die. You have bombs now. Thank you for the update. Dear oh dear. I'm going to go that way. Too close. That hurt muchly. I'm going to show you the Warmaker's dungeon. So I've gone from the desert to the woods, basically, the highlands. Picked up a random minion, chucked some random shit on him that I looted off a random person. Squashed all these random people's stuff to get random achievements and bits and pieces. Turned it into something useful, and now I'm going to go fight big bad bosses. Timed out for 60 seconds. You get a 60-second cooldown because you keep updating me every time you go past a rock. Look, Phoenix, a rock. Look, another one. Oh, wait a minute, I missed one. Look. Now, I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to leave it alone and come back later and then tell you about it. Working on getting gold at the moment, so need a spice, so need level 4 alchemist. Do you like rocks? Good. Need spice. Spice is... So you need a level 4 alchemist. You've already looked it up. Yes, you do. You need a T4 alchemist. So you need an alchemist that has a gold health bar. First stones, to be honest. This is a stone. This is a rock. This is a rabbit. Where's he gone? That's a dead rabbit. There's also a snake egg down here. So there's 10 different locations where snake eggs can appear. They are on very, very long spawn timers, but you get 1 egg per pile, which doesn't make any fucking sense. But they don't expire. Generally speaking, if you pick up an egg inside your bags, it will eventually expire and hatch. If you put it into a compost heap, it will hatch quicker. But if you don't get it fast enough, then of course it will die. Snakes do not die because they're hard as fuck. That is the snake egg. That's going in my bag. And Pongo Wongo came from one of those. What is that? Oh, that's Madhouse. That's... I can't remember everybody's name, but... There's people there. There's a huge fucking base. Someone shot me. Did I pick up any of that shit? Sure I had some left over. Haha! Now you fuckers will bleed. Yes, undead can bleed if you have one of these. Found it. It's $58, so I'm gonna get it for my birthday. Looks like a fun game. Dude, it's fucking fantastic. What platform are you getting it on? Bear in mind, I think it's on sale on... Oh, it was on sale on Steam. PSN, you gotta keep an eye on that, because it's been on the PSN store a few times for cheap. Xbox? Fair. I got a server on Xbox as well. Yes, I know, the perk is tied to Patreon, but... I've got multiple servers that I'm maintaining. It's a lot. This place. Haha. I'm here to unlock shit, and I'm going to get wrecked by the fucking champion if I'm not careful, because I am not ready for her. Also, you can't climb in here. Just saying. The echoes in here are mad. Arguably, the audio is much, much better. Round the back of the steps. Ha ha ha. Wing. Xbox has got the upgraded version of it, because PlayStation hasn't got a next-gen version of it yet. But we are hoping for it this year, because there's going to be loads of performance and quality of life updates, because that's what they're focusing on this year. Xbox has already got it though. He's on me, little bastard. Of course the boss is coming straight for me. Nope. Little fucker. You can get chain stunned, so if you get caught by a fucking attack, be very bloody careful. Where are you on the map? Near Brimstone Lake. Here, basically. Hell Stronghold. Or aka Warmaker's Dungeon. The main reason I'm here is to unlock recipes. There's some crazy shit in here. And again, I am not ready for any of this stuff. Realistically. Oi! Hello! I saw that. Legendary weapon, let's go. That looked like the lion, Axe of the Lion. Dude, hit him. So in here you need to kill 3 smaller bosses in order to get some keys, and then you get those keys and put them in the middle to get another key. And then you use that to open up the big key at the end, or the big gate at the end to get to the last boss. Which is quite a long way in. What did I get? They look like Axe of the Lion. I think it might be. Axe of the Gate Guardian. Hello. You have got a new weapon. Enjoy. Remember I told you arm your minions, not yourself? Nothing wrong with you having armor and weapons, but arm your minions first. They're stronger than you. Accept it. Do I have more food? Yes. You've also got wraps just in case. He's not going to use them, but I can use them on him. There's no potion. It is on my bar. Do I have food? No, do I fuck? Give me some of this. Don't eat the snake egg. That would be bad. There you go. Minions must always have food. So this map here. These are... I can hear a skeleton. These are kind of traps. Not all of them are. But if you put statues in these, 3 of them, you'll make a key so you can go through that door. But first, you need to kill 3 bosses. And they spawn fast on these servers, so you're against the clock. This is a bad room. Oh, these are gonna fucking hurt. Like that. He winds up. 3, 2, 1, dodge. He's gonna get knocked out by the looks of it. Archer down. Jababa, come get him. You down. What is he doing? He's stuck in the doorway. I think he went through the floor. Oh no. Oh, there he is. If you are blocking in their direction, you will block their attack. If you're not, then you'll get hit in the back of the head. Oh, you fucker. If any enemy is doing that mace combo, get the fuck out of the way. They will not be stopped. Can't knock them over while they're doing it. And those guys are immune to knockdown. My hat break. Disagree. I'm not going to even pretend that I can fight that fucker. Because all I'm going to do is bleed my own minion. Oh, fuck him. Oh, he's going. That is handy. Where's Phoenix? Phoenix, these things. Fragment of power. That is how you get more knowledge points. So, now you know. These come from bosses and chests and all sorts. They are specific to certain enemies, but this little blue thing, eat that. Yes, it's for recipes as well, but once you've maxed all your knowledge points out, then you can start using it to make stuff with. Fix that weapon. Repairing a weapon has reduced durability. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, I broke my hat. Fucking rip. Let's got some bomb dust. Handy. Now, repair kits can repair your armor and weapons, yes, but there is a price. Their durability maximum goes down and down and down for doing so. Shoes are good. I don't have any more hats. I'm hatless! I don't aha! I can fix that. Where's my repair kits? Armor, armor, armor. Lost it. Are those for attributes or knowledge? They're for knowledge. Attributes are limited to 60. I know that you want everything in the game, and that makes perfect sense, but unfortunately you cannot. They've done it in such a way that everything is awesome. Someone's singing the rest of the song. Everything is awesome and you want all of them. All of them. And unfortunately, you can't. So, they did that on purpose to kind of wave the carrot at you. Is it a survival game? Yes, that's what I explained earlier. I did say. What's your dust off the easy sword? And I noticed the build is different. What is new scribe skill for the soul magic skill? Vital or debuff? So, if you put... Mike's already done it. The easy sword link there. Everything you need to know is in that video. There's even a timestamp to where I make the actual skill. I'm not going to pick that dude because he just drops future meat. That's trial and error. I already know what he does. Sniper put survival in the chat. Exclamation point survival. That is the new YouTube channel. I have 2 different ones. That was launched this week. Alongside the partnership today for G-Paul. Yes, they're all coinciding, which is fantastic. So survival stuff will be on that channel, and ESO stuff will be on my ESO channel. ESO will still have, well, the main channel will still have other stuff on it, but this new channel is dedicated to this kind of stuff. Yes, there'll be guides and all that kind of stuff on it. So the website will have loads of extra stuff too. This is one of the major bosses, by the way. Well, minis, but you need to kill him in order to get part of your key. So while he's dying, I'm going to go loot all the stuff. Fuck off. There's gold everywhere in here. As you may be able to tell, I've been in here before. You were not dead yet. Horrible. Ahaha! Please be heated argument. Where are you? It looks like heated argument. Oh, it's Nautis. Nautis is good. But, dude, you better have this. This is better than what you're using because you want a mace on this undead shit. So there's a weapon called heated argument. It's a mace. The sword build is outdated from what he is using when he was in Running Infinite Archive. No, it's not. Mike, can you do me a favor and get the actual link? See if it's the same one. Maybe the bot link is broken. Again, it's on the website. Where's it gone? Skills. This is the one. No, that is the one. That is the correct link. Use that build too, is fine. Thank you very much. They saw no, the updated Easy Sork. The one with the scribing skill. Where its style was slightly changed to kind of give it a bit more edge. Did I loot that fucking thing? I know I looted the weapon. Did I loot the statue? Yes. But you may be confused. No, he was talking about the one with the scribing skill, which is actually the Easy Sork. It's a 2-bar one. Because the Lazy Sork doesn't have a scribing skill on it. Inner light off the back bar and major resolve buff again. I'm assuming you changed the span to soul magic skill and gained vitality or debuff. Again, your assumption was stated with a link. We've given you a link, so everything is there, dude. There's 2 options for it. One of them is resolve, and one of them is breach. It depends on which one you preference, but I'm not going to kind of voice the video on a different live stream entirely, but it is all in there, don't worry. Information is in the video. I have chosen those skills very specifically, but if you want to alter it, you can do, but it was to plug the gap on things that were missing. Works really fucking well. But it's got a class script attached to it, so your lightning damage that applies from that skill is the lightning version. Boom, splash damage. It's fucking great. No worries, dude. You're welcome. I do need those on this server. More bomb juice. That's loads of dust. I can actually blow shit up now. 23. Woo, love the videos. Keep it up. I shall do. Don't you worry. And thank you very much. Much appreciated. Boing, boing. I've gone the wrong fucking way, haven't I? No. I have not gone the wrong way. Nope. He's angry. Yeah, Slushy, it takes a little bit of adjusting to, but if you can, you're going to love it. But once you've got all the parts you need for it, that's when it makes a difference. To start with, it's just nice, but once you've got it all unlocked, so worth it. Absolutely love it. There's a few more gold chests and stuff in here. I'm hoping that at some point we get to see the new use explosives without killing yourself. I won't kill myself with explosives. I can't remember the last time I killed myself with explosives. I've got to make some though. Find someone to blow up. And then when I'm offline, they'll pay me back by blowing up everything I've got and deleting all my stuff. I mean, I'm kind of homeless at the moment. I don't really have much to lose. Always did trials with 1 bar build, and most of those guys use 2 bars, so I get more out of the DPS than 1 bar, but I do okay, so they said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you can apply yourself and do the mechanics and keep up, of course it doesn't matter whether you do press bar swap or not, because that's all it is down to. The only people that whinge about it are the ones that go, well, it's not really useful, is it? It is useful. They whinge because it's not fair. Not fair that you can do as well as somebody else with less complicated button presses. And that's all it is. It's Soul. Same as the Maelstrom when that was changed. And again, we're heavily on ESO right now, and I'm not doing ESO today. But the Maelstrom stuff, when it went to normal weapons, and people complained, oh, it's not fair. Why is it not fair? Well, I farmed for ages to get mine. Congratulations, you've still got it. Now you get to farm for a newer one. And the people that could farm for newer ones were the ones that were doing it in their sleep anyway. So it didn't affect anybody. It's like, hey, now I've got a reason to be in there and get something completely different or slightly better, rather than just going in there anyway. Because they were. People were sitting there all day, every day, spamming Maelstrom for leaderboard scores and getting nothing extra. Then they were like, hey, if you keep doing that, you can have an extra stat on a new weapon. No, it's not fair. Oh, fuck it then. Bollocks. It made the items more accessible to other people by giving them a basic version. And stupid people were like, well, I farmed for ages, I should get an upgrade. Should you? You went for that weapon and you got it. The fact that the game changed and it was more difficult back then doesn't make any difference at all. Because arguably, content was more difficult when vet ranks existed. So by that logic, everyone that ever did Dark Shade Caverns 2 should all get a free helmet. Because you did it when it was difficult. No, it was fucking stupid. You don't get a brand new car just because you've got an older one and you paid for it. Well, I paid for that and you brought out a new one. That's not fair. I should get the new one. No, you shouldn't. You got what you paid for. You got what you farmed for. Now there's something new. Do you want that too? Yeah, go get it then. It's really simple. But anyway, that was a long time ago. That was a really, really good addition to the game, allowing people to have accessibility to a basic version of something, and then having people that were a bit more extreme, skill-wise, to have access to a slightly stronger version. Proc being the same, but the extra stats making the difference. These are cool as fuck, by the way. Punchy, fisty things. Gonna deconstruct those, but they're cool. Oh my god, my nose is giving me sinus problems. But yeah, essentially, it doesn't really matter what you use as long as it doesn't conflict with the actual group's ability to perform. And I very, 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 extremely highly doubt that you using a 1-bar setup is going to negatively impact your group overall versus you using something that you really can't use. It's dumb. People just make excuses to exclude people. That's all it is. Oh shit. The difference is with 1-bar setups, generally, not always, because some are shit, generally, they're quite consistent. Because you have to do less, and you've got more time to think, and more time to pay attention to what's going on. That is the purpose of them. It's for accessibility. People exclude accessibility, because it makes them feel bad. That sounds like a them problem. That poor boss has been locked in a room for 7 years, holding it to only find out Dark Seraphina to build him a toilet so he can go and feel better now. Yeah, Dark Seraphina did build some toilets. That's true. That's a feast, so I can have water from that as well. You need to be looted. Another legendary weapon. Fantastic. Now we've got the 3 pieces, we can go and open the door. Boing! Whee! Again, this is very early stages as far as gear and equipment and stuff is concerned. We showed you the other day, I blew up all my stuff in a crate in the desert. Yeah, you're level 60 already. Yes, but you still have to start from nothing, naked. And the first thing you'll find is stone daggers, which are pants. But it's not that hard to get back into it if you lose everything. That's a trap. That's not a trap. You get off that. How many did I put down? 2. Got it. Now there's a key in my bag. So we go through here. See those 3 statues go in there. If you stay there, you'll just melt. Now we're on the next stage. Get him. And this pet is actually quite bloody useful when he's not standing there holding block. Does the game have cosmetics or DLC? Yes. Yes, it does. So, the DLC, there's one major DLC, which is Siptar, which will allow you access to another map, but that does mean that's a completely different character. You can't jump from one to the other, which I had a dream about doing last night, which you can't do. Ark you can, Conan you can't. But There's loads and loads of different cosmetics, and the fun thing is if someone else doesn't have the cosmetic unlocked, and that happens to be your armor, and by the way, those cosmetics do have actual armor stats, and some of them are different. If they don't have it unlocked, they can loot it off you, and they can squash it, but they can't wear it. So if you've got some really, really cool armor, and someone gets it off you, and they're like, aha, I'm going to wear your stuff and come beat you up, they can't. Now, while there are cosmetic differences, yes, they also come with stats, so you don't just put on a dress and it looks awesome. You can have things come with it. But you can illusion stuff as well with magic. So if you have 2 different pieces of armor of the same slot, say 2 chest pieces, and they're completely different, you can destroy one piece and make the other piece look like it. So people never really know what you're wearing. Which is kind of cool. Rusty stuff in here. Wouldn't normally do all this, but I'm going to. That's a trap. Bye-bye. Nope. He's gonna blow it up. That's not a bomb, that's a poison. That little trap on the ground, that trip mine, don't step on it. Obviously. This happens. Poison, I'm dead. See? He hurts. There's tons of stuff in it, Sniper. Absolutely tons. But the base game is the Exiled Lands, which is the map we're on at the moment. There's 2 maps. One is Siptar and one is the Exiled Lands. Whichever one you favour, basically. But there's loads and loads of stuff on the Siptar island that you can't get here. And I put those items in chests for the community to find around the map. They need to bring bombs because they've got to blow the chests up. But I put stuff that doesn't exist here in there. So they can get basically relics for the server. That is going to hurt. Rusty key. See this kind of stuff here. This would take you bricks and a kiln and some resources to burn, to make. This here. Where's it gone? I saw it. These. They're expensive. It requires you to have a blacksmithing station. It then requires you to have iron, which you need to put into a forge and kind of fashion from iron ore, which you need a pick for. So we're going backwards. Once you've got the iron, you then need steel fire. Now, steel fire is tar, which comes from hide, which is then used with bark in a tannery to turn into tar. Then you have to get brimstone and put this with that in a fire pot cauldron to turn it into steel fire. And then you get the iron that you had earlier and the steel fire and put them both back in the kiln or forge to turn it into steel. And then you put this into the blacksmithing station and turn that into that. Or you can go the other way around and put this with iron if you've got a T4 blacksmith. That's a fucking long way around making an iron reinforcement or a steel reinforcement. And you're going to need thousands of the fuckers. Pick them up off enemies. Pre-made. Saves so much time. If you're lucky enough to find them. So if you see them on the ground, don't fucking leave them there. Pick them up. Also, I just opened up loads and loads of useless files in my head for you to explore. You're welcome. Congrats on the partnership. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Gotta head outside, ninjas. No worries, dude. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. G-Portal in the chat. If you haven't seen what's happened today, it's all over the fucking internet already because I posted it on social media, on YouTube, and here and everything. But yes, you can get cheaper servers from me by putting G-Portal in the chat and following the link. That's not just for Conan. That's all manner of different games, including stuff as far back as Counter-Strike and shit like that. Counter-Strike, Battlefield, Ark, Farm Simulator, Conan, Aloft is there as well recently. Dune Awakening is going to be on there. There's fucking tons. If you have private servers for games through G-Portal or intend to, use that bloody link. Now we've got the boss. Whoops. We're going to have to go in the dark for a minute. Matey boy can fight that. The next boss is going to be very, very difficult. I don't know if I can get past there. I am not geared for it. And neither is my minion. She might kill him in 2 hits. Maybe 3. That is an amazing weapon. You can have that after we've dealt with the next boss. But first, we're going to look for some more rusty keys. And materials. What was that? No, you can't use a shield and a torch at the same time. But you can have minions use them. You can also have minions having weapons that light up. There's robots that have light up faces, which are quite cool. I mostly use those as bombers, though. I love how it says dead corpse. Of course it's dead. That's what a corpse is. Boing. Yes, your pets are dumb enough to run over mines. Are you having fun there? The cat has decided to completely hug the computer because it is horrendously hot. Like your content, teach people mechanics and tell them what not to do is great. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. You know what? Fuck the other sides. We're not doing it. We're going to go and get the boss. Get it out of the way. See if I can actually handle it. Beast. Yes, please. This may hurt. Missed. I disagree. This room is going to suck if it goes wrong. I need to be very careful with my stamina here. If she catches me, I'm fucked. So, the trick is to chain stun the fucker. She might kill me. Can I make a bed? I am making a bed. Big tip, people. Make a fucking bed. Now, when you get really, really hard at this, you can splatter easily. But just in case, you can't do that normally, but on this server you can build anywhere. This is more like ESL than I was expecting. You think? Let's see. Okay. You beat her up. I need to chain stun her. And stay the fuck away. Are you gonna hit her or what? I'm in trouble. Whoa! Oi! That hurt. I'm in trouble. She's not fucking around. Get up, mate. Knock her out. That combo you can't get away from. She's gonna kill the pet. Fuck him. Not gonna be able to get away with this. To do it the long way. Don't you dare! She hits me, I'm toast. That 4-hit combo will wreck you. Oi-yi-yi! Fuck off! She's quick. I'm not going to pick him up because it's on the rule of 3. Basically, 3 revives when you're down. She's hard. Nope. If my pet wasn't dead, she'd be dead by now, but she hit the fuck out of him. Whoa! Damn, bro, she's got super power. She has. Whoa! Don't get hit by that. You stay away from her so Glutton for Punishment can hit me. Help me. Oh, you fucking bitch. Wow. Always let her finish her combo. She's the one I was worried about. Your greatest shale back, by the way. That'll fucking die to this. But if you can chain stun her, you're good. I couldn't get the stun off. Knockback's normally enough for him to do a combo, but he didn't want to fucking do it. Oh, you fucker. Oof. I'm not going to get him up because I'll kill him. Nope. Fucking one-shot me nearly. I can't risk going up against her until I've got my health back. She's fucking fast. Free skull? Yeah, not just any free skull. That's the arena champion. She hits like a truck. Oh, ya fucking bitch. Whoa. Bear in mind, if you're wearing heavy armor, you're slower at dodge rolling. You might miss. She's bleeding, which is handy. You have to get your stamina back by not sprinting, but if you don't sprint, she'll catch you. Good dodge, thank you. If she tries to swing at you, don't even fucking stand there. Oh, shit. Remember, I'm running bare minimum shit right now. Bleed. She is horrible. And dead. Get up, mate. He hits very, very hard and can kill her in maybe 8 hits. But if she starts reeling off her combo, doesn't stand a fucking chance. You, by the way, just got a new weapon. 6727. This is Quake, should be. 6727, exactly the same, but it's got Sunder. What's that got? Corrupted. Much better. Sunder. Bear in mind, on these servers, that particular individual is the hardest hitting boss you'll come up against. Is max level 60, yes. She's the hardest one you'll come up against as far as hits are concerned. She will kill you very, very fast. But on these servers, you know I said I dropped treasure chests and vaults all over the place? That, in those vaults, is a reward as a pet. You can't normally have her as a thrall that you can tame or use. On these private servers, she exists as a minion, and she comes out starting at 7.5k health. So if you're on the servers, start looking for chests around the map that you wouldn't normally expect them to be in, because I've already laid them out. And yes, I maintain that, but Xbox, that's happening this week. I was meant to do that a couple days ago. PlayStation and PC is already done on that part, but Xbox is coming as well. Server already exists, but I have to put the chests in. She's incredible as a minion. I saw it. She's fucking insane. She hits so bloody hard. This here is what I'm here for. Now I can make the armor that she was wearing. With these armor scraps, which are money, basically. You got those, you can make a lot of cool shit. Including the strongest gas mask in the game. The regular sand mask will prevent you from suffocating in a sandstorm and from poison and gas and stuff. But its durability and weight is very, very, very low. The Commander's mask, being medium from the Unnamed City, is really nice. But obviously, more armor than a regular sand mask and much more durability. The bin lid, which is what I call it, starts off as a rusted helmet. Doesn't have any real traits or anything, but you can change it into Godbreaker or Chilled Godbreaker. Each one has different bonuses. One is bonus to fire, one is bonus to ice. But they end up with roughly around 7,000 durability at base if you've got decent minions to the actual item itself. So it'll take a hell of a lot to get rid of that. So very, very strong gas masks. Very heavy, but also no one's breaking that anytime soon. You break someone's gas mask, they're not immune to gas anymore. Even Zai, nice to see you, sir. Hope you are well. I am, actually. Made G-Portal partner today. G-Portal in the chat. That is going to be advertised absolutely everywhere. And while we're here... Oh, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Black ice for the win. And ice for your fridges. You need 1 ice in a fridge for it to function, and that's it. Thank you for the link. Boing, boing, boing. We are trying to hit bits gold and subs golds as well, obviously. If we do, we'll give away ESO chickens and stuff. Eventually, I'll be giving away survival game giveaways. But at the moment, not yet. We need to stay tuned for that stuff. Look at these hitting each other. But survival in the chat, Asterial. You may or may not know this, but I have a second YouTube channel now based on survival games. So no, the ESO stuff isn't going anywhere. Yes, I'm still doing it, but I'll be doing other stuff as well. As intended, as per that video I put out a few weeks ago. You didn't know that? Now you do. So Buddha, my minions have a mind of their own. Did you kill Matt? Thank you for the link. Almost. So this is your safest way to get black ice with, I say safe. This is your way to get it without going into the ice, basically. Without you going up there and getting freezing fucking cold. I mean, it's still cold in here, but nowhere near as bad as that. Play Xbox Series X. I had my other Xbox, but I stopped working. The graphics are good. It's faster too. Yeah, it's really good. It will be faster because it's the newer version. Xbox Series X has got the next-gen version of Conan. PlayStation hasn't yet got theirs. This is on PC, however. Matt ran across his lawn as well. Yeah, that's Matt, I think. Spoiler. Fuck me. Will you stab him? Getting thrown off by the other spider. That is Buddha? I was Buddha! See, I assumed it was Buddha, but I thought you two would be part of the same clan. Apparently not. See his lives? His food ran out. That is probably not useful. So, see here. He has down strikes, current strikes 2 of 3. If he gets one more strike, he's out. He's dead. But that will reset after a period of time. So, about 10 minutes or so. What was that? I know what should be in here. That didn't feel like it. Get him, get him. Fucking decked him. You don't like spiders? It's a good job they're dead then, isn't it? You like dragons? You like dogs? Look at this motherfucker. He's a big boy. 2 bosses. That is a greater shale back there. You may have seen those on TV in Turtle Swat's house. Nah, fuck that. He should deck him, to be fair. Dodge. Dodge again. Dodge again. Yes, you can block a dragon as well. You want a spiderling? You can get eggs from them. There's a merchant where you can buy them. Flotsam, you need to go to. Buccaneers Bay. Oh, he just decked him, it's fine. No worries, you're welcome. You will need gold. Remember, gold coins, silver coins, they are useful in this game, not just to be rich, but they are useful to use for currency for minions that can be bought. I had my Xbox for 8 years and finally died and ran out of the 90s computer. It was so slow. Dude, I had 2 of those and they both broke on me. Loot chest. So, I looted that with a boss key. They count as well. Bosses, they are special chests that you can open with them. However, I've only got 1 more left and I'm going to use it on the last boss. Too bad there, I will leave minions behind. Are you 2 not clanned? I thought you were. Interesting. Rav and Buddha are on the server as well. People are starting to log on. US chill time. Don't mind dragons, they're fantastic creatures. Spiders on the other hand, look at finals in the back out. Dude, some of the spiders are fucking huge in this game. Look at these bastards. Mammoths! 2 of them. I will probably die. No, I won't. I'll be alright. They have really high armor though, so it'll take a bit. He should be fine. He's got a mace. It goes straight through fucking armor. Well, a lot of it. Wow, that didn't work out, did it? I don't want to... Not gonna be out. Can we get mammoths? Yes, you can. So to get mammoths, you need to get elephants and get lucky. Just like you did with the shellback. But mammoths, generally speaking, if you want the higher quality food, you need to get shade spiced bark. That's not guaranteed, and you can still get a mammoth from the most basic food in the game. It's just that it's a higher chance, that's all. Realistically, you want to skin them. You can get the elephant hide, but I don't have a skinning knife, so fuck it. Millions of chests, look at these. Oh, treasure. Crafting materials. Shit tons of them. On these servers, you can build anywhere. Nowhere's restricted, but I would highly recommend 2 things. 1, don't be a douche canoe and build inside the load screen of a dungeon. That's a dick move. Don't do it. But if you do decide to build inside a dungeon, like I could build a base in here if I wanted, bear in mind, whenever you log off, you will be spawned at the beginning of the dungeon. Because that's where it puts you back there. It's a spawn point. So if you choose to live in a room like this, you can do, but don't go to sleep in there. Otherwise, the next time someone comes into the dungeon, they've got a free body to loot. Just some friendly advice. Don't recognize that you, I don't recognize where you are. Not that surprising. I've not been in Conan over a year. This is the Warmaker's Dungeon, so Chaos Stronghold. You play fucking Conan, Estero? You kept that one quiet. You know I got 3 servers for it, right? Xbox, PlayStation, PC. This is one of them. Yes, it is balanced in a way that makes sense. So that not only can you have fun, but your thralls are actually defensive when it comes to people raiding your fucking base. Because on live, they're shit. And this is the room. Actually, we missed... Oh, secret. Secret. You want to see a secret? I didn't know this. I used to watch this forever, and Tony figured this out. Behind there, you'll see a face sometimes of a Yeti. There he is. And he's big. Yes, you can get those too. He's hitting quite hard now. Doing alright. You did know that? You mentioned it ages ago. Well, I must have forgotten. Must have figured out shortcut. You did figure out shortcut. That's true. I'm not going to spoil that one, though. I want people to struggle. I don't. I just want you to see all the bosses. He's on Ninjas. Rage, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What the fuck is a cat? Rage, did you see the news? Did ya? G-Portal in the chat. Battle Pass in the chat if you want to join the Designer Gaming servers. G-Portal in the chat if you want to get your own and you want it cheaper. Because obviously if you're going to make your own server, even if you want to keep it secret, you don't want to spend all the money, do you? So have cheaper servers. Exactly the same quality, just less money. That's why everyone is upgrading to the new gen and other consoles, Xbox, Tick and Time Bomb. The PBLB where, say mine was, next my brothers was doing the same thing. Got the same Xbox, and my mum and stepdad got theirs too. Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, next gen has been around for like 5 years now. So, obviously, the new stuff is not going to run very well on it. That's inevitable. That's the dude I'm in here after. Where's my pet? He always gets stuck there. He'll make it, don't worry. You can't go back through, by the way, once it's open. He has to heal anyway, so I need to be fairly patient with this. There you are. Oh my god, embarrassing. I was going to make you wait and heal, but now I've got to go in there early. He should be able to fight him. Bear in mind, while he is bigger and 5 times the health of the champion, he doesn't hit quite as hard as the champion. The champion is aggressive as fuck. She's crazy. You can kill her really, really fast with the right minion, but if the minion gets hit first, it's dead. I had a 10k health Saber Cat that basically hit the floor as soon as she started swinging. They're crazy. It depends who gets the drop. If you can stun her and get your pet to hit them, great. If not, you're screwed. We're getting a lot of bones. Using the skin and knife. Should I use another tool? Use an axe. If you're up against skeletons, use a pick. If you're up against regular bodies, use an axe. A pick will work as well, but it varies. It depends on the target. Skin and knife will only get the skin. So, fur and hide and all that kind of stuff. You will get other bits, but that's what it'll focus on. You need to heal yourself, dude. Treat yourself to a couple of wraps. You got tons of hide? Put that in a tannery, turn it into tar by using bark as fuel. You will not regret it. Dead Sorcerer's Map, don't need that. Got 3 of these so far. Soup. Banging. So if your food, as you can see there, my health bar in the middle with the standby, you've got food and drink either side. They're both on 100, 100. If they are sitting at 100, you are sated. You are at your maximum potential. If they're not, your health and stamina will dip slightly. So to keep it topped up, always make sure you're sated. Feasts do that very well because they cover both of them, but if you have to use drink and food separately because of stat purposes, perfectly fine, but maintain them. Certainly have. Small barrel. Don't need to use that. I've got 2 boss keys. There's 5 chests over there. Shit. We have got rusty keys, though. Rusty keys that you find along this dungeon are used to open these doors here. You don't get much in there anymore, but it's loot nonetheless. He doesn't get much. I got part of a golem and loads of really expensive materials. That was worth it. Terrified of logging back into Conan. I'm almost missed my dailies because I was so engrossed. You mean you're addicted? Technically, I came in there for these. That now lets me make the Warmaker weapons. And this now allows me to make the Godbreaker armor. So I can make the strongest gas mask in the game. I do not have any more than 2 keys, and there's 5 chests, or 6. Spin the wheel. All the boss loot in the game comes from these chests. There's multiple different ones in lots of different dungeons, but they have the same loot table. Now you get really good oh, wow. That is RNGesus, by the way. That is momentum. Upgraded, that can have another 10 damage on it, but that is a maul, or mace even, which is incredibly powerful, because once they start their combos, they can't be stopped. And also, they have a shield smash and shit like that. They're quite nasty. 27 pen, just like this other weapon, but this other weapon has got 67 damage. This one has 85. Anything over 70 is OP as fuck. That is his new toy. So, yep, show it off. I was lucky. And, ooh, Disease Pike. Very high damage spear, and it applies disease status, which is quite nice. I'm not going to be using that because I am not built for strength, although I could put it on my top bar there if I have a horse. It'd be good for squashing or giving to another minion, though. Where's the type? I'm going to get rid of all this dye because I don't need it. I don't need frost fucking lowers. Actually, maybe I do. Keep it for later. I don't need radium gems. So many weapons in here already. Again, this is bare minimum base and running around and all that shit. Quite straightforward stuff. Grab the random thrall, stuck armor on him that I looted from a minion, put armor on me that I looted from a minion, grabbed the sword and went killing. My tools were made from the remains of loot that I found, rather than farming star metal, because unless you're equipped for it, it's a chore. I will take that. That's an elixir that gives me 15% increase to agility damage, which is what I'm built for. Have you got full health? Have you fuck? You've got no food left, you greedy bastard. Should be able to eat that. Maybe not. Love it when it goes to the wrong slot. Don't want seeds. Can't bother with those. Mushrooms I do want. I need hops and shit. Sorcerer's pages I will need because I want to learn magic on this server. Don't need the lances. Don't need that. You need more food, mate. Have some soup. For a potion. You mean person? No, they can use potions. But they're shit. They don't use them themselves. You have to activate them for them. Like this, he's healing them from wraps right now. You have to actually activate it. Takes forever. So you want to constantly give them big, big stacks of food. Every time they get hit, they will use food. So you need to fill them up. Technically speaking, I should be able to make tiny fire through sticks. Fuck. No fire for me. Let's go. And then I can get to what I really need to get to, where I can start escalating quite quickly in power. Shit bag. Wow. Want to buy more bugs? Stack and bleeds on him. The heavy attack applies a bleed. And they stack up to 20 times. I'm trying to keep the fuck away from him. I don't want to continuously swing because I'll bleed my own minion. He's got 8 bleeds. 9. No, nearly got my own minion. 10 bleeds. He's got a very big club. It is. You get to use it. Now, the problem is it gives you half corruption instantly. But that's handy, because if you're a sorcerer or you want to use some magical skills that cost lots and lots of corruption, because some of them you need to be 40% minimum before you can use them, you activate that. You just equip the weapon, half corruption straight away, now you can use your skills. So you carry it kind of in your bag as a debuffer for yourself, or a buffer if you want to call it that way. Yeah, he's tough as fuck. Easy peasy. 18 scraps, that'll do. Let's get the fuck out of here, mate. Do I have any more rusty keys? So I came in, killed the champion, killed the boss, killed loads of other bosses, looted some special chests, and got 3 different lots of recipes, which are now done and stay with me forever as long as I've got the correct bench and minions to do so. Now, where is the exit? Other side. So you get to do this. Oops. Once you leave, you can't come back in unless you go all the way back around again. But, do not lose these. If I come back in, I can run straight here. Because I have... Where's it gone? The keys. Arena key, Inner Sanctum key. I have those on me. If you don't have them on you, you have to do the whole lap again, kill all the minions, use the trap, get your key, go through the door, get the other key off the boss, go through the door, etc, etc. Now I can just go straight in. So technically, since they've respawned already, you can't climb in this place, by the way, so I can't go back up once I'm out. Technically, down here, I can do the loop again. That hurt a lot. It's great. I need some wraps. I'm out of potions. Glutton for punishment. Max health bonus. Pick Glutton for punishment as your special bonus. Anytime you get hit, over the next 15 seconds, you'll get all that health back. If you get hit during that time, then the new hit amount of health you lost, you'll get all back. Which is why I was able to kite that boss for a little while and get my health back off of her. If I'd have been hit twice, then I can't do it. Outside of that, top it up with potions. One boss on the way out. Maybe we'll get a cool weapon. Whee! No loot. Uh-oh. That's a mace. Don't want to get caught by that. Walking around enemies with a target lock on is a lot easier than trying to just run around in circles, but it depends on how quick they are. The ability to sidestep is sometimes better than just running in a straight line. But if you're trying to move fast, unlock them. Wait for it to light up. Rip. Love that weapon. For context, by the way, I'm set to agility damage, but if you want to use the stun type weapon, that one there, that's a short sword. You can have some more food. Why are you not eating the soup? Knob. Okay, have some of this then. Have blood sausage. Demon blood sausage. Oh, he's eating all the grass, that's why. He's choosing the aloe stuff instead of the soup. Soup is a feast. You'll get both thirst and hunger sated at the same time. Loot. And these chests should have respawned. Remember, you can't climb in a dungeon. Nothing. Look, you cannot climb this. So make sure you've planned your movements. Otherwise, you can go somewhere where you can't get back from. I also need to reactivate my bed in my base because the new bedroll took over the old one. What are you doing? Idiot. And we're back out again. I do not know if they've got any minions. This is an unfinished base. But we're going to have a little nosy anyway. I know the back part has been done. I saw that in Discord. I think that was... Maybe it was Von. I think it was Von. Nope. Don't have the stamina for that one. I also unlocked the ability to create glider joints. Glider joints allow you to have a reduction to stamina cost when you're climbing. They do 40% each. The cap is 90, so technically you can use 3. Any more than that's a waste of time. Technically the third one doesn't give you the full amount, but still. Failing that, you can use 2 and then some other bonuses that stack with it as well. I don't know if there's any pets here. We're going up top. Maybe I can nick a pet. Very big club. I didn't even loot it off him. You can get it off him, but I can now craft it. There's some expensive materials though. Get ready for this. If you're on Patreon Discord and you're already in these servers, you would have seen this already. If not, then we'll see. What's in here? They left a saber-toothed tiger and a bear in the fucking pen. You're lucky that's not a live server and I'm nice and I run these servers because I'd nick that. And the shit. And you've left a horse! I don't even have a horse. I'd nick that too. Look at that! That is very impressive. It's got a mouth and everything. I'm not going to go down it because I don't know what the fuck is hostile and what isn't, but that's a pretty big base. I'm in the base. That was easy. But Madhouse seems appropriate. Yeah, I mean, getting into it is not difficult, but I don't know whether that's PvP or PvE friendly. It's a roleplay server anyway, so that looks townish. So I'm not going to upset it and be an aggressor, but it's fun. Boing. That's the thing. There's no harm in people actually being openly PvE about it, especially if they're not engaging in fights. But they do have to be aware that because PvP is open on this server, if it makes sense, you are likely to be attacked at some point, or your ship will get stolen. Unless you've got a purpose. Some people trade a lot, in which case they won't touch your stuff because they want to trade with you. Or you might find bandits that know you're selling stuff and they just nick it from you anyway. Can you really win? Where the hell am I going? Long way. Not too far, actually. Straight north. Taking our loot with us. Don't have a gas mask, so I cannot go across that little brimstone lake there. You see the fucking volcano from here, man. Also up there. That's where Dijenko lives. And that renders really, really far away on PC. I mean, it does on Xbox as well, but it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure Buddha or Rav are up there. Technically, I've had a pre-started base up there, but that's just doors and shit at the moment. I'm not doing any of that until I've got into a position where I can actively make that many materials. And the purpose of this was to start with absolutely fuck all. So, this is where I am with fuck all right now. Doing alright. Down there is a big tree rock nose. Now, I know he might look really, really easy to kill, but if he swings, you're going to get knocked over. And then he does an ability where he crunches down, and then branches all fly out of his back. Do not stand next to him. He will hurt you in the face. We can get to my little tiny house first, and then we can do what I was going to do in the first place. Which takes a bit of time, but I needed some unlocks first. No, I don't recommend people go straight into the Warmaker's dungeon, but if you think you're hard enough, go for it. Watch out for that champion, though. She is a fucking massive problem. Rip. Yes, you can ride those. You can ride camels, horses, and rhinos. The rhinos are cool as fuck, but they can't jump. However, they can headbutt. You have an active combat ability on them. Horses, however, can just run people over, and you are capable of killing someone if they're not armored. You find a naked player and run over them, unless they're gritted to fuck with their stats, you can kill them. Just keep his watch. Boing, 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 boing. Loads of people build up there. I'm not doing that. Popular spot. That's cool. Down here, there's some bears. There's loads of bears in the game, but this is one of them. I can't even tell when I'm talking into someone's... walking into someone's base or a dungeon. On this particular server, it does actually highlight that you're in someone's space. But I might remove that. Bears. Yoink. Yoink. Come on. Oh, you little bastard. Gotcha. That's 2. Yeah, fuck off. I'm in trouble. Should have done that. Gotcha. That's 3. Where's matey boy? Haha. Looking for his babbies. There's one more. I don't see him. Uh-oh. I don't know where my pet has gone. Your Bob is lost. This is a problem. Oh, I found the other bear. So if you have an animal pen, you can raise pets. Once they're fully grown, you can use them as minions, but they could be normal or greater, depending on which ones you get. Depending on luck. It can be alphas. But there is a large animal pen that you saw on top of the roof a moment ago, where you can have 5 at once. I'd love to see someone spawn into my base portal. 3 dancers with 2 different kinds of bleed and disease spikes and 3 or 4k health right around the portal alongside some archers. Just for science? That would be fun. They get wrecked in the load screen. Probably lying exhausted on your bed. I fucking hope not. Luckily, they can't lie on bed rolls. They can lie on actual beds, though. I had it in my base the other day. I dropped down a new bed because it wasn't working properly. There was something wrong with it. Spawn point didn't update, whatever. So I squashed it, made a new one, turned around, went into my bags, looked back, and there was someone laying in the fucking bed. Excuse me? Press and hold the options on them. You can make it so it's disabled for thralls, but I made sure he got out of the bed and I kicked him off the balcony. Always a moose. I'm going to get you first. Fucking moose. Bobber, where the fuck have you gone? Now these drop some very special meat if you've got the right tools. But I don't. Need to get back before it gets dark. Piggies! Oh, have you been farming piggies? Anyone in the chat, have you been farming piggies? There's a couple of different spots that they spawn. But if you're around this area here, just around here near the causeway or whatever the fuck it's called, tradeaway, there's some piggies outside here and there's also some around here somewhere. Pick them up, some up here as well actually, and tame them. Actually grow them. If you're lucky enough, you can turn them into greater boars. Okay, alphas. They are tough as fuck. Big, muscly, steamrolling motherfuckers. They kind of lean backwards and then charge at the fucking enemy. Like Pumbaa. Fantastic pets. They can hit as hard as a greater bear if you build them correctly. They build them. If you train them correctly, they get lucky with their stats. They don't fuck around. Also, really good meat comes from these. You can get pork, surprisingly, from the pigs. And if you do, perfect saber-tooth food for trying to get a greater saber. They didn't drop any pork. I needed a cleaver. I don't have a cleaver. That'll do it. Axe gets some pork. I don't have a fridge, so what's the fucking point? I can make a fridge now, though, because I've got ice. and black ice from that dungeon. The dungeon gave me so many different materials that I can use. So worth it. Reminds me of a dude I used to work with back in my bar bouncer days. He was too big. He was big and muscled, tough motherfucker. You used to work with someone that looked like a boar? Tough club. Just destroyed my cleaver because I couldn't find a use for it. Chopping up stuff to get meat. That's the wrong way. Yes, I can climb up there. No, I don't need to. Loads of iron. Don't need it right now. Take a shortcut across this river. There's a really good cleaver. Have you been... Who's in the chat at the place, Conan? Have you been in the dregs? The actual dungeon? Not the dregs as in where all the thralls are. I know Coyote has been. What is this now? Yes, he was. He wasn't what anyone would misconstrue as attractive, but he was an effective deterrent. I'll take your word for it. What's his name badge? Mr. Pig. It's funny. Had just enough stamina for that, otherwise I'd have fell to my death. These as thralls would be far stronger than what I've got, but for some reason, my minion ended up being really, really tough. 3.8, 3.7k health is no joke. You don't always have to dodge roll. Sometimes you can get around them. That, I need a dodge roll. You have to face them with a shield if you want to block them. Do not get caught by that. See the chain stun? They can't get out of it. Yoink. When you're fighting humans, even players, take your time. You don't have to weigh into them. Loads of loot. These dudes, for example, they're going to hurt, actually. Pace your stamina, take your time. Yoink. He's got a black ice fucking weapon. Nice! He just gave me fucking frostbite. You don't see that happen with those very often. So yeah, black ice weapons come with frostbite. So if you're in the cold, or the person you're up against is in the cold, 3, 2, 1, light up, dodge. Got me anyway. You will hit them with a cold status effect, and they will be in trouble. That is Giannis. Oh my god. We need to knock him out. He's off the cliff. What a nub. I don't have anything that can knock him out. He's very, very good. Really tough minion. Basically a Nordheimer Berserker. It'll take me all day to knock him out and all day to tame him as well. Or to train him even. He spawns in multiple different locations. This is one of the rare ones. He's also dead. Not enough space. Motherfucker. Ditch that, ditch that. Ditch that. I do need these things, but I don't need small quantities of them. I don't need ivory. Never gonna use it. Fuck the flowers. Get them anytime. Don't need the tusks. Right, what do we got? Everything. Gonna go across the river, wasn't I? Anyway, for those that didn't go to the dregs, because nobody responded. There's a big spider in there, in the dungeon. Massive fucking spider. 3-up boss. Drops a key. He drops mandibles, which are actually arrows. Really, 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 really powerful ones. But at the same time, he also drops a butcher's knife. A legendary one. Stupidly high durability. Way stronger than the ones that are crafted. If you get the opportunity to go in there, farm that fucker. So then when you go out and farm meat, you're covered for basically the rest of your game. Ended up getting 3 in one run. Really, really good. Obviously want to upgrade it first, but pretty good stuff. I don't want to climb the whole mountain. I can't be bothered. Go round. Yes, if I had a horse, it would be faster. Also, if I had loads of money, I'd be rich. Also, if I had a helicopter, I'd probably have a helipad, actually. Because it won't fit in the garden. Boing. That hurt. I think I was up here somewhere. That would be easy to spot on the map, but I moved my bed. So, fucking rip, no bed. Might if we continue the neighbour's quest to knocking all the walls down. Okay, this is true. Don't you love that when you get those neighbours? You know, the ones that are like every other neighbour. That decide that instead of living in their house and sitting in their chairs and eating their food and watching their TV and playing their games and talking at a normal volume, they decided that every door must be slammed. 2 times harder than any door that can't help slamming. And all the time, no matter where they are in any room, they must smash the walls with the palms of their hands. Those types. Fucking every single place I live, I get one of those. I've never understood it. Like, I don't go anywhere near the fucking walls. That's where the walls are. The food and the stuff and things I need access to are in the middle of the rooms. Or surrounding the room. Not the wall. And also I'm hoping one day when people stop putting pictures up on the wall, they finally run out of fucking nails. There it is. I found it! Almost perfect. Now we get to squash everything. This is what we're here for. All this stuff can be squished. This is expensive, actually. Really good shit here. That's getting squashed. Don't need it. Squash, 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 squash. That. Keep Quake. That one is unnecessary. That I might use on my horse. All this stuff, star metal stuff, is all getting squished. There's lots of materials there. This is not enough to make any robots yet. Don't need that. Actually, no, don't need that. All this can be squashed. Kind of, when you get used to this, you know what they all are. It's going to be full. Sorcerer's pages, I don't really want to squash those. I've got 14 of them. Oh, they're notes. Fuck them. Language. New. Another language. And another one. Happy days. War paint. Treasure. That I will need shortly. Gold. Heads. Part of the Nordheimer. All these save me time chasing down materials. And I can start making stuff. Gotta go to sleep. Thanks for the stream. See you all tomorrow. See you later, Turtle Swatter. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. What have I got? Crafting. I can make a fridge. I'm going to make. I'm going to put that here, actually. Oh, we'll do that with a minute. I'm not going to put it there yet. I've got something else more important to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I can take all these. I'm not going to take all the materials, just the ones for buildings. Doing that. Have none of your business question, but did you either improve or change your lighting? No, it's exactly the same. Haven't changed that for 5 years. I mean, obviously locations changed, but the lighting is exactly the same. bears. Craft the materials. We can't make much of this, but we can make a start. So this shit. Always work from the foundation up, because I don't know if this is confusing for people or not, but the foundation is the strong bit. Just looks slightly different. Got older probably. That's what happens when like a day goes past. You grow a day older. Don't have any wood. I don't have any wood. I had loads of it. Drop that. Can't with you sometimes. I know. Terrible. No, everything's the same, dude. It might be the time of the year. I got my winter coat on. Much browner in the summer. Winter, I just get all Caspified. Because I don't fucking go out. It's my next thought. Yeah, it's the weather, dude. Winter time, fuck the cold. I stay indoors and get as much work done as possible. Summertime, I still get as much work done as possible, but I go outside more often. This is going to take some time. Mind you, should be able to make helmet. If I can, this could be amazing. Nope, need a blacksmith and thrall. Oh, this is the wrong table. The fucking armorer. Smithing basic armorer, that won't allow me to do it. I don't think so. No, I need the T4 one. So I can make some cool armor. Nothing is going to be game changer versus what I've got though, except for that. That is expensive to make, especially considering I don't have any thralls. But that is a game changer. Do I have enough steel? Yes. Do I have enough of the hide? Also yes. It's just not hide, it is leather padding. I need light padding even. I need one. Padding. Aha! Massive tip for those that are starting the game. See this? This is a sand mask. Sandstorm breathing mask. Do not be confused by that. That is not just any random mask. That will protect you in a sandstorm. And it will also protect you from the most annoying fucking feature in the game, and that is that people can poison you through walls. Because unless you've got really good ventilation, which doesn't exist in this game, they can poison you. Poison will kill you. That makes you immune to poison. So now, I cannot be damaged by poison. So if anyone fires a poison arrow, unless it hits me, I won't take any damage. If it lands on the floor, I can't take any poison damage at all. Now, the downside, it's very, very weak. The durability is only 190 at the moment. You can enhance that with thralls, you can enhance it with better benches and better craft and all that kind of stuff. But once that durability goes down, it breaks. Then you can be gassed. So I can now go farm brimstone with no trouble at all. Always have a gas mask on. If you go to sleep in an unsafe base with no gas mask on, you're a noob. Don't do it. You need to make sure that you're protected. Otherwise, well, you get poisoned through the walls. Now, technically speaking, 1 or 2 foundations is more than enough to protect you if you don't have one. But if it's just walls, it can get you through the walls. Sure, I had more hardened brick and some more wood, but I don't have any wood. I can't find it. Fuck it. Oh, got this. Of course I have. Loads of it. If you get thralls, your benches will be faster. Rav and I did clan up on PC. You did. Excellent. You are now called Maximus Minions, correct? Don't really need to fill the middle part. You are? Thought as much. I knew it. I figured it out all by myself, Buddha. What do I get? That can be destroyed. That's these places I've been wandering into. You guys are everywhere. Yeah, they've got some projects going. They're a pretty good little duo. And Rav has had one-to-ones in Conan. Put Patreon in the chat if you want to know more about that. Or Battle Pass if you want to join the servers. Or Gport if you want to make your own servers. He's also had... Actually, it'll be now 2, because the other one's still pending. He's had 2, or soon to be 2, personal videos. You know the ESO ones I do, where people get personal build videos, where they kind of give me a brief and I like work my magic and deliver a YouTube video just for them? Well, I do it for Conan too. So, it was about... I can't give you too much information because it's his, and you can't search it. But it was about how to build his character in a certain way, how to defend his base, and how to build around certain elements of the game. I didn't say which ones. But yeah, he's now got another one coming as well. Fucking mega. And he learnt very fast from that video and ended up making a really, really, really off the chart fucking base. Absolutely mental. But no more spoilers than that because I can't tell you. So there. Shh. Raven's like, shut up, don't tell everyone I've got a massive, huge base that you can't break into. Impenetrable as fuck, bring a god, it won't make a difference. Build 2 is how to kill Dark Seraphina. You have to step on a stand reaper. This doesn't need to be replaced. This is the bit that takes time. But again, if you've got a carpenter thrall, it's quicker. Or if you've got 2 of these, actually. Can I make 2? Oh, I can, actually. Whoops. Wrong button. Overlap into something else. Bullshit. Disagree. Take this pile. Put that in here. This. Make a third. Got a factory outside. Nice and quick. 1, 2 cooking. 3 cooking. Fabulous. Buddha and Clan up on PC now. Yeah, he just said a moment ago. Blow up a vault with her beside it. You just need to put down trip 9s for her because she fucking walks into them. She came into the chat and she was like, ooh, I found a trap. It didn't get me. Boom. It got me. That's basically how it sounded. You could hear it from... If you turn your ears towards those trees and listen really carefully, you can still hear the echo and the scream. It's brilliant. All the way from PC as well. Can't really do a lot else with that at the moment until that's ready. Reinforcements. How many do I have? Not enough to do anything really dramatic about this. Mind you, I could make this look uncomfortable as fuck by using black ice. What am I missing? Ah, man, I'm nearly out of steel reinforcements. That's the problem. It's not the rest of it. These can build anyway. Mind you, I might have the materials for that too. I actually do. You do need a special blacksmith to be able to do the cheeky way, which I don't have. But the basic way, can do. You can turn that into steel, then that into those. It'll take a long time though. Make 4 more of those. We'll come back to them. I'm using the scraps that I've found out in the wild, basically, instead of going out and farming loads of shit, because it takes time. Nothing wrong with that, but to start with, I want to build this up nice and quickly, and make it at least so it can be defended. Also, I don't know where the hell Jabobra has gone. He should have been back ages ago. I think he's got stuck. He has got stuck somewhere. He's probably in a fucking lake. If he dies, he dies. Poor Jabobba. Robot pass. Haha! No legs yet. I've got some bears. We can use those. That'll piss people off. Crafting station companions. Wood and stone. Easy peasy. We're going to feed these bears up. And I know it sounds confusing, but you can't feed the bears meat. They don't like it. But have you finished your base on Buddha and Rav, actually? Have you finished your base on PC yet? I saw your front door earlier. That's wrong, actually. I saw the back door on PlayStation. That is fucking fortified. Well done. That built up quick. Can't bear meat. Ridiculous. Smooch is still up. I thought you were going to bed. Apparently not. So the most important thing, get a pet and get some good tools. Farming is easy if you spend the time getting decent tools. Quickest way possible, obviously, but the sooner you get decent tools, the faster everything speeds up. Otherwise, you just sit there fucking with really tiny scraps of materials for a really long time. Yes, this is going to be uncomfortable and untidy as fuck. But that's not important right now. The structure and its fashion is not important at the minute. Just making it work is. Don't let me down. Too far away. My fucking ass. I can barely see it if I'm too close to it. That'll work. Animal pet. 4 bears. So I ran out, picked up some random pets, and now they just need food. They take 1 of each food. I should be able to do this, actually. Nope, apparently not. Let's see. Can make their food thingy. Or not. Ha! This will fill up. You can use the honey to cook them. Cook them. To grow them, not to cook the bears. Still working on PC base, but made a good progress in the last 2 days. Nice. What have you made out of? The big stuff? See if I can find a bee. It's a bit quicker if you do. For insects. Maybe Jabobba got knocked the fuck out. Maybe he's actually dead. Killed Jabobba. Mushrooms, maybe. Nope. They hate insects. Of course they do. We got any honey in this yet? Oh, fuck. You make a scythe, it'll be quicker. Slight inventory bug there. Might need to relog. I think my game has got bugged. It's not showing the full stuff in the bench. Whip it. That is a known bug. All you need to do is relog. In your main inventory, that's a different one, but in your boxes, it's known that sometimes things don't show up. Just relog and it'll fix it. The other one, if it's in your inventory, Tony actually found this one out. If you unequip your hat and re-equip it, or just press on it, it will fix your inventory bug. But double check that your hat or your mask is definitely on, because I had it yesterday where it showed and it wasn't actually there. Part is black ice. I need to get more of that. I may need to do Warmaker's Dungeon to get more, or have some cold armor or cold prevention armor. I said make sure the mask is actually on. Then you could just go into the ice caves, dude. Easy peasy. That takes fucking forever. I'm not going to make what I was planning on making because I don't have enough materials. Or maybe an iron one. Yeah, that'll do. Get some sticks. Where's the ice caves? Top left. All the way up here. This one. Temple of Frost. Fuck tons in there. You need to make sure that you've got heat products. So food or drinks or an actual normal flame torch and armor that can withstand it. A good combination of them. Let's have this. Let's find some bees. I don't have long actually, I've got like 5 minutes. I can do this for hours. So much faster. All about the tools. Insects, more insects. Seeds. Hops. Get the bear pissed. Nope. Ding. Shit out. Got 1 honey so far. Oh, we got some bees. We did get some. Excellent. Mind you, maybe they can just eat the bees. Where did it go? That's one cooking. They must be able to just eat the bees. No way they can't eat bees. Single coal bar is not enough. I keep getting chilled and it wasn't frostbite. No. Yeah, that won't be anywhere near enough. Look for the bees. Ah. Nope, doesn't work. Have to actually make honey out of it. Rip. So, if you have a beehive, you will always make honey out of it on a timer. But if you have bees, it adds a few more. Like, a bit quicker. I don't remember what else they fucking eat. Should we chuck some meat in anyway? I'm pretty sure they don't. It's where they've changed it and I haven't realised. Nope. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Flowers? Nope, nope, nope. I don't have any bear food. We'll come back to it when it's finished. They don't expire very quickly either. More wood. It's happening really quick now. Not enough to do anything useful. I don't want to go T1 anymore. Because that will be shit. Can't really do a lot with this. Because I don't have the steel reinforcements. So I will have to make some or go farm some. In the meantime, these will protect the base, but they're going to take some time to grow. They're not too bad. You need 1 item per pet. So this 1 honey, already eaten, he's growing. Brav, have you found any of the vaults and chests and shit yet? If so, what did you get? Oh, by the way, on the PlayStation server, there is one. I'll share the screenshot later. There is one with a champion and 5 other thralls in it that nobody's found yet. And there's lots that nobody's found, but there's one that they haven't found. And I'll give you a hint just because nobody's fucking looked yet. It's wet. The crate or chest that is hidden is wet. That's all I'm saying. Now, I know that's broad, but that's the only hint I'm going to give. Have you figured it out yet? That means it's not in the fucking desert, and it means it's not in the bloody highlands. At least, not on the ground. Did you get that bit? I don't know where the hell my stupid minion has gone. Found 1 vault, and it had an arena champion in it. That's a bloody good start. Now, I know where they are, so I can't have them. It would be unfair. That's why I've got Timmy McJabobberface, and he's a shit minion. But there's lots of cool shit, dude. You're gonna love it. Sure, he can eat that stuff. Apparently not. Done yet? 1 more coming up. Got it? Going to get wet? Have an umbrella. You'll need more than a fucking umbrella, mate. You might need some flippers. 3 of them are cooking. Need 1 more, but we're running out of time, so I'll do that later. Don't nick my fucking bears. These are getting picked up, so you can't take my stuff. Haha. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff, though. Yoink. So that is how you make loads of those materials. The base has already started. Matey McShitboy is actually going to be here eventually. As it stands at the moment, he's not going to join us. Flotsam, storm glass. Can I make a door? Can I fuck? We are making a basic door. Balls. This is where he's going to sleep. Wait, he needs a bed. Otherwise I'm in the fucking dungeon. Aha! Brilliant. That will work. He's asleep. People, I have to go. I need to go eat and do stuff and things. If you are not following on YouTube or Twitch, hit those buttons, they are free. Bear in mind, there's a new YouTube channel as well, so put survival in the chat if you want to follow on that one. If you are interested in making your own servers on G-Portal for whatever game it is you want to play, whether it's for you personally or for your friends or whatever, doesn't matter what you are after, but if you put G-Portal in the chat, you will get 10% off your servers. So it's going to cost you anyway. Get the money off. You just have to use that link instead. Also, if you want to follow on socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website zonagaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. And also, there's some new merch on the website that follow the new YouTube channel for Zona Gaming Survival, and also put support in the chat if you want to help in that way as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.